And that's one. Cueing music. All right, I think we're good to go. Everybody can hear it?
Yeah.
All right, it's cool. I'm just gonna edit this out later. Welcome back to the Chillin' in the Party podcast. I'm your host, Clarkson Rec, but you guys can just call me Clark. We're here today with something new, the start of something. We are bringing you our D&D campaign, kind of a spin-off thing that we do. Dungeons and Durags is what we're going to call it. Everything D&D wise, all that content will still be on this channel, but under a different name. Like I said, all your favorite people, just bring you something different this time. We're going to have a lot of fun here. Introducing my co-hosts. I'm just going to go in order as I see them on the screen. The man, the myth, the legend, shiny bald head and all today. We got Brother King.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Leader of the
sir.
Fronts.
What's happening?
That's Fraud King right there. Yep. Next up, we got the mystery lady herself. Still doesn't have a camera, but we still don't have any advertising money yet. So I guess one of those things may make the other one happen. We got the locked character herself, NYC girl in the building.
That's crazy.
Locked character. You gotta level up to unlock me.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, you gotta buy the DLC pack to get her.
Patreon. We need Patreon. That's what we need right now. Bring on the Patreon.
One of these days, she's just gonna show up,
Like, oh,
and everybody's just gonna be shocked.
that's
Yep.
crazy.
That is.
Crazy.
Ooh, man.
All right. Next up, the brother with the forever hairline, who sometimes is partaking in other things while we're filming podcast, and I didn't realize it while I was editing it last time. For the brother Lightning
Hey,
Brown.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't even know that. You usually get that you were chilling in the party, but you were not really chilling in the party. That's what that was. I wasn't really chilling in the party.
He was 100% chilling.
In the party.
It's interesting to get a message like that after I put the podcast out.
Like, hey, bro, I'm on that with you, bro.
From anyone. It's my own mother. My own mother goes, hey, is that one guy just rolling up in the middle of the
Damn,
I was like,
Hey,
That is
I was like, wait.
That's
I was like, no way. I just completely missed that. 100%.
crazy.
Stop editing, and you just like, hey, what? You doing what again?
I was hyper focused on making sure that you don't get canceled. That I didn't realize that you were 100% partaking in something that is state legal, but not at the federal level yet.
I won't do it again. See, look,
That's
I don't
funny.
have it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Won't do what again? I
All
never
right, last
saw
one.
anything. That was AI.
I mean, technically, you didn't really see it. You just kind of conveniently off camera
it was
like
AI.
this.
It was AI, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what y'all
That
talking
was AI
about.
for sure.
Last but not least, the anime legend himself, the man who's got all of the best anime recommendations. Brother Black Jesus, aka it's 2 a.m. Back in the building.
Brother Black Jesus, I really do appreciate you being here and gracing us with your presence, my Lord.
my
We
God.
know that with your
Hey,
presence.
man, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Y'all need to cut it out.
It's Sunday.
Y'all need to cut it out.
It's the Lord's Day. It's the
Oh,
Lord's
man.
Day.
Was
This probably is gonna go out until maybe like Wednesday,
That's
Thursday,
okay.
because this episode might be a fucking chunker, dude. We'll see how it goes. But with that being said, that's everybody. This is our cast. This is our host. This is how you know them right now, but in a little bit you're gonna know them by different names, different faces.
Different motherfucker.
Because we're gonna be playing some Dungeons and Dragons today.
boy. What was
Let's.
that? Mabel?
I don't know
I
what
don't
that
know.
Mabel?
I don't know. I just you made
So over there singing?
Yeah.
She's that excited. She's that excited.
Well,
I'm also
like-
very
I'm
excited.
excited today.
Good.
I'm also very excited
Yes.
because we're taking things to one of my favorite D&D settings. Besides Avernus. It's Avernus and it is Spelljammers Astral Space. Who's getting
Brother Terry.
phone call? Anyway.
Bro, really?
you?
You got your phone going off in the background?
you?
Like where is your
It's gone,
recording
bro.
etiquette, sir?
It's gone.
Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we're taking this to one of my favorite D&D settings. We're going to Astral Space. And I'm going to do a little bit of storyboarding because we're about to go straight into this story. And like most stories, right? You start a story in the beginning. Maybe the events that are going to happen are yet to transpire. No, we're kind of diving into the middle of a conflict that's already happened. There's no time in Astral Space because time doesn't move, right? So everything is done by the events that happen, right? That's how you tell kind of measures of time. So this is taking place during the second pirate rebellion. The astral pirates seem to have a little bit of a rebellion issue. They all have been organized under one banner underneath the rule of the pirate king, King Darius, who rules off of the asteroid planet known as the Rock of Brawl. All pirate things go through him, but the pirates are not pirates in the sense of what you're used to. They're pirates in the sense of what they are now, which is more of an organization. We're talking extortion. We're talking regular mafia business, collecting taxes. They're making people pay protection money for shipments, and if you don't, it's open season on all your goods that travel through any of Astral Space. Period. So the pirates are a very big deal, but that doesn't seem very pirate-like. That seems more like like organized crime. That doesn't seem very pirate-ish. And that's what caused this second pirate rebellion. And that's where we're going to start our story. As of right now, King Darius himself, with a small fleet, is on his way to a planet that is off on the outskirts of charted Astral Space, right before the wild space zones, to a mining colony on a red sand planet called Mandalay. This information was given to the Pirate King by one of the locals who noticed that there was an uptick of pirates in their areas not flying the King's banners. And that person who brought this information is none other than our friend King. Go ahead, introduce your character, tell us who you're playing. I'm gonna have a little blip up of what your character looks like, so go ahead.
All right, so for this campaign, I will be playing as Osiris James Blackwood. He was born and raised in Luminous City. Rose to fame by playing a whole lot of Mage Tower. He was quite good at it. So good he went pro. Made a lot of money off of it. Eventually got into the Hall of Fame for it. But, you know, with any rising athlete, there's always going to be controversy that comes up. And the main source of controversy in his life was being accused of the murder of his wife, Talia. And he fought those charges. And although he was found not guilty, just the accusations alone were just enough to basically have his fans, his friends, his family, the public, the people that once worshipped and adored him as a Mage Tower hero, just turn his back on him. despite being acquitted, I might ask you. But you know how the court of public opinion is. The accusation alone is just enough for them to turn their backs on.
All right, so we are going to pick up this game on board the Pirate King's flagship, his own personal ship, which is the Morgana. We're in the Spelljammer helm right now, and our friend, what did you say your name was again? Drake Blackwell? No, you are Osiris. Our friend Osiris is not given the best hospitality right now. He currently is in a chair behind the Captain Spelljammer helm with 2 guns pointed at his head by 2 of our other player characters right now. Our elf cousins. If Lightning Brown and Brother Alex want to introduce their characters.
Brother, you want to go?
Wow. Okay. Sure. I am Nyrin the Black, a drow. I am on the ship with my rival cousin. Our mothers are our sisters, so they definitely have been competing against each other for quite some time, and we inherited that competitiveness from them. So we are trying to see who can be the best pirate there is, and go forth from there. Because being that our moms got married to different people, there's nice little family rivalry. So we want to be the best.
Likewise, I will be that. I am. Yes, that is mother. We will be that. Us.
Hello, Blade. Can you?
You're coming in a little bit muffled.
How about now?
That's a lot better.
Much better.
Mr. Muffles.
I am Drake.
Oh my god. 100% better.
Yeah, that's night and day better.
We're just doing the best out.
So you 2 currently have flintlock pistols drawn to the back of our friend Osiris's head right now. On the orders given by King Darius himself. King Darius is actually a human. He's got kind of like matted dreads that go down the back of his head. Very, very, very sharp facial features. Very handsome man. He's heavily tattooed. He wears kind of like a pirate's coat that's like ornate. It's got lots of gold and silver attachments to it. It's all black like a duster. And he's sitting at a Spelljammer helm. And the way that Spelljammer ships works are, a normal ship, when you think of a pirate ship, you think of like a pirate wheel. This is a Spelljammer ship. These things travel through space. So the pilot will sit in what looks like a giant ornate chair. The chair will begin to levitate when he sits in it, and his hands and eyes will glow according to the ship that he's controlling. And he's able to control that ship almost as easily as he would control his own limbs. And you see that Darius kind of looks back towards both of you and goes, if the information that our friend here has given us isn't 100% accurate, I want both of your bullets to meet in the center of his skull.
I bet you I can do
You
it.
got it, man.
I bet you I can do it. Bet mine gets to the center before yours.
I can assure you that information is accurate. That's where I got that.
And he goes, so as you say that the information is accurate, you see that he turns his head back and he goes, I hope for your sake it is.
Trust me.
I hope it's back out.
If the people I got that information from,
Just it. Slightly.
the information that I got that from, these are the same people that turned their backs on me. So, I see this as a way of getting back at them.
Fuck that shooting. I think we should shoot.
Oh man. Relax.
Well, it seems to me like you're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because if you assist me in taking out one of my main adversaries, then you'll find yourself a nice home with the pirates. But if not, then you'll find yourself floating in astral space with 2 bullets in the back of your head.
The choice is yours.
They're there.
So as this is happening, you kind of the way that this room is set up, his spelljammer helm is kind of towards like the top of the ship. There's a bunch of windows that look off in each direction. You can see kind of like the deck is maybe one floor lower. You see that all of his men are on the deck. They're kind of loading cannons. His ship is kind of like a giant, it's your stereotypical pirate ship, but imagine a lot larger with a lot more cannons. He is not messing around. So you see, as like if you were to look over at any of these windows, you see that the men are loading artillery. And if you look off to the sides of the ship, you see that he's brought a small fleet of ships with him. Maybe like 10 to 15 ships. As you look in all directions, there's ships all around him. The Morgana is kind of like the mothership.
Cousin, I don't know what we're about to get into, but there's a lot of men. There's a lot. What have we got?
So you see that as the ships continue floating through astral space, you see that you see that like there's a small hole, maybe the size of a baseball, that is in one of the walls, and there's a metal pipe coming down from it. And you see, just out of nowhere, a strange blue ooze comes out of it. And that ooze comes down all at once and then forms back up into a plasmoid person. And you see that he begins to give information to King Darius. You see that he kind of like slops over. And he goes, the information he gave was good. It's a red sand planet. There's a couple of ships that are kind of patrolling around the planet, but nothing that we can't take out immediately.
So we can't.
And you see that Darius nods, and then you see that the plasmoid crawls back up through that pipe.
Okay.
So then you see Darius kind of looks around, gestures to one of the servants, and he goes, "First, send the first ships in."
Do it. Go
Hey,
away.
I'm a man of many things, but I'm never a liar.
Walk.
So you all see that his ship stays at the same steady pace, but as soon as that red flag goes up that pole, you see that 3 or 4 of the ships immediately dart down towards the planet and absolutely start decimating those ships that are patrolling. This is a very organized, very precise strike. The only ammunition that's being shot is coming from the King ships. The rebels are completely blindsided by it. And you see that the ship that you're on never breaks its stride. It doesn't increase speed, it doesn't decrease speed. And you see that Darius never flinches. So as the entire fleet kind of sets upon this planet, you all see explosions coming from everywhere as the rebel ships are being destroyed because they're just simply outnumbered at this time. They had no time to prepare for this assault that's coming. It is a complete and utter massacre. Explosions. You see that there's ship debris all over astral space as your ship just calmly floats down towards the planet.
This is gorgeous.
Hey, listen. You know, it takes a strong man to just decimate the people he once knew before. I like it. Good job. Good job.
So you see that during this time, he hasn't flinched, he hasn't moved, his eyes have stayed focused directly in front of him, because he's kind of seeing through the ship at this point, because he's connected to the helm. And you see that next to him on his chair is a sending stone, and you see that he kind of like grabs the sending stone, and he just starts barking orders, and he goes, send 3 ships. I want the city secured. If anybody moves, shoot them. And you see that 2 more of the ships that were kind of hovering close to the mothership kind of float down. Pirates start belaying down from ropes. You see that a couple of the rebel forces go for their guns, but they're immediately gunned down. You see that a couple of the townspeople start to try to kind of pick up arms, and after a couple of them are cut down by the pirates, the rest of them just put down their weapons and immediately fall down to their knees.
Cool. Absolutely.
It is
the most organized at all. It's beautiful.
It is absolute decimation. It is the most controlled chaos that you've ever seen. These are still pirates. They're not elite soldiers. So they're still doing everything with the swagger of a pirate. But it's organized, it's precise. This isn't just a simple like assault on a planet. No, this is the king proving a point.
This is beautiful. I one day wish to have this.
So you see that he kind of touches the sending stone again, and he says, "All right, bring in the spies and the scouts." And you see that all of a sudden, like of the second in command, he's a old elven man, long white beard. He's got kind of like a dark blue pirate's coat on, kind of shiny bald head. He walks in, and you see that behind him is there's like a young tiefling woman. There's what looks like, he kind of just looks like a regular bard. He looks very unassuming, but you can tell just by his posture that he's definitely killed some people. And then Tiffany's character, there's a Seraphina Fang.
Seraphina Fang
comes along with them.
Seraphina Fang.
Yeah,
You gotta
my
say it like that,
character
too.
is
Seraphina Fang.
Seraphina Fang. She is leading
What's
a whole
a
life.
Yanti for somebody that's not familiar?
They are the snake people.
Bearded.
They look like humans, but they have the ability to transform into a snake.
Yes. Kind of like a dragonborn, but a lot less scales.
And they
You see
are.
that- Oh, my bad. Good.
Well,
No, go ahead, I'm sorry.
basically, she basically her whole life she was taught, killing, enslaving others, and eating others is what's most important in life. And as she's grown older, it was fun in the beginning. She's kind of bored now, so her parents gave her the ability to go out and be a spy to see what else the world has. So, and here she is.
So you see that Seraphina and two other scouts come in with Anton, kind of like the second in command. And you see that Darius kind of rises from his seat, and he says, "Anton, take the helm. The Morgana never touches this filthy fucking ground. I'll take one of the scout ships." And he says, "Scouts," and he goes, "You three, come with me." And he points to both of you, and he says, "The guns stay on him."
It's not moving.
Hey, I ain't got no words.
Make a move. Make my day.
So all of you guys kind of walk onto the deck of the ship, and as you look over the side of the ship, you see that all of the townsfolk have been pacified at this point. You see that there's kind of groups of men who are kind of like standing around them. You see that all of them are either kind of like facing away from the main road of the town, because it's kind of set up as imagine like an old western town. So it's a red sand planet, old western, and you see that many of them are facing away from the main road, kind of either looking at the ground or looking kind of at the building that they came out of. There's men who lie dead on the floor, some from bullets, some from blade. But there's also like an eerie quiet. And the only sounds that can really like be heard at this point are the sounds of kind of like the rebel pirates, their all of their temporary kind of like supplies and everything that they left, because they haven't been here for very long. But a lot of like the temporary camps that they set up, those supplies aren't being the king has no intent of keeping those supplies. He's going to raze them to the ground. They're burning.
Well, we can see all this. Gives me wonderful.
It's very clear.
Ideas for my future.
So you see that all of you are up on the flight deck, and you see that, like most pirate ships, there's always like a little side boat that's attached to it. This one, like as you step onto it, you see that it kind of like floats off to the side, and then wings come out of it. And you see that it kind of like hovers down and floats to the ground, and then like a little side hatch opens like a door. And now you guys are kind of like on the ground now.
Okay. This is fit.
Okay.
Microphone.
Jeez. Put your other headphone on.
Bro,
I didn't touch it.
bro, your audio is like cutting in and out.
Just a little
I hear like every other word.
It might be because I have background music. Let me turn off. I'll put the background music in the post. It's fine.
What about?
It's better. I turned off the music. So as as you guys kind of step off the ship, the little like side boat that brought you guys to the ground, you see that kind of like he motions to the scouts, and the scouts are kind of sent forward to kind of like survey the village and make sure that there's no little like side pockets of soldiers laying in wait to try to jump him. And you see that his face is very calm, but he is absolutely here on a mission. So he just begins walking. He doesn't give you guys orders. He just expects you to follow.
Let's move it.
All
I don't
right.
want to stay here too long for any unnecessary purposes.
Yeah, but I'm itching to shoot something.
So you see as they're walking through, another one of the pirates, one of the one who is already on the ground. He's kind of like a short elven pirate. He's got like a dirty black duster and like a shitty pirate hat on. He kind of like walks up and tries to walk next to the pirate king, and he goes, "Sir, if you'll just slow down for a second, I think that we've figured out where the rebel leader Desmond has been hiding. There's a mine at the end of town." And you see that he doesn't even look at him. He just goes, "What direction?" And he goes, "You're headed straight for it, sir. If you just keep walking." And you see that he kind of like outwalks him, like he doesn't even acknowledge him. He's just like, "I'm going the right way right now." Cool. All right.
Good job.
Well, we're to keep up with this thing before we get left behind.
As you guys are walking, you see that kind of like the other pirates like look around, and they see that you guys are walking behind him, and they're just like, "Oh fuck." And then you see that they kind of like drop what they're doing, and they kind of walk like a good like couple feet in front of him. Because they're just like, "Oh shit, the king's walking by himself. What the fuck am I doing?" Kind of like how like people act whenever there's like somebody really important around. They're just like, "Somebody's not doing this for him already." So you see that when he gets to the end of town, there's kind of like this excavation site. There's a lot of like heavy mining materials, but you can tell that this whole mining site has been abandoned. Whatever company was funding this mining expedition just stopped paying for it, and all of the equipment was left, all of the mining material was left, and the town pretty much continued to leave it alone because they weren't being paid to continue digging.
Wow.
So you see, as you kind of walk, as you continue walking and walking down into like this mine, you see that there are a couple rebel soldiers who are standing kind of at the entrance of the mine, and you see that they go to draw their weapons, and then as King Darius walks closer to them, they immediately put them away. And you see that Darius kind of looks at the two that are standing guard in front, and without breaking stride, he just kind of points and he goes, "Shoot both of them," as he walks by. And you see that two men with kind of like blunderbuss absolutely just light up both of them in the chest with the blunderbuss.
This man is ruthless.
But
I'm digging it.
I like it.
let's
I
go.
like it a lot.
So as you guys kind of descend into this mine, it's a short tunnel that leads down into like this large opening, and at the bottom there's like a little kind of like elevator shaft that goes down, but it goes down pretty far enough that you really can't see what's at the bottom. And you see that King Darius looks at the scout and he goes, "So he's down here?" Then the scout goes, "Well, yeah, King. I think he's down there. That's what our intel tells me." And he goes, "Fine." And you see that he kind of steps into the elevator shaft and then looks at all of you and he goes, "If you're coming, hurry up."
Yeah, let me get scary on here. Let's get on the goddamn ladder. Come on, let's go. If I shoot your ass.
So at this point, you guys are kind of like packed into the elevator, and like the king kind of like mushes himself to the front of the elevator and he goes, "If these doors open and all of this is bullshit, you will not leave this mine alive."
Oh.
As a sign of good faith, allow me to take the lead. If it's bullshit, I'll get killed anyway.
So he goes, "I like that plan a lot." And you see that he kind of grabs you by the shoulder and like moves you in front of him. And as soon as the mine doors open, you see that there's like a group of like rebels down there kind of like moving supplies, and you see that there's kind of like this kind of like cave site. It looks like there was something down here at one point. Like they found like some kind of like underground structure. But when they started digging it up, they didn't find anything of value, so they left. So it looks almost like a building that they're digging out of the dirt. It looks kind of like temple-esque. If anybody would like to do any like history checks, or maybe do like maybe some perception checks.
I want to do a perception check. That's kind of dope.
Hey man, give me some. Tell me some numbers. I'll tell you some things.
Hey, what the B stand for when you roll it and the B be on top of your dice? What y'all call that around in your neighborhood? I rolled.
Is that a fucking nat 20?
Boy, that's a nat 20. Holy shit.
That's
the
crazy.
first roll of the day.
That's crazy. All
You got
right.
it.
Well,
Wow.
cool.
I did not plan on giving too much exposition here, but we respect 20s.
Big, bro.
You, sir, very, very eagle-eyed. You come from a place of nobility. You're not just a normal pirate. You're a pirate by choice. All right, you wanted a little bit of excitement, right?
Absolutely.
But you remember during your days, you're not an astral elf. You're not used to astral space. You're a regular elf, right?
Right.
You came from somewhere normal like Exandria, or somewhere that's in like the mainland, and then you adventured into astral space.
That's it.
So you remember looking in your books and researching about the old gods, the gods that were worshipped before the second sundering.
Mm-hmm.
The sundering is pretty much what happens when new gods take over the place of old gods. Some of the old gods remain, but during these times, pretty much if somebody wanted to ascend into godhood, they needed to kill the god that was in the spot that they wanted. That's me putting it in like regular layman's term. When you look around, you see that a lot of the markings and a lot of the runes that are carved into the walls, this is a temple that belongs to one of the old gods. But when a god dies, their name is forgotten. Gods live and die by their worshippers, so when a god dies, they're kind of sent to astral space to die. So you wouldn't know the name of this god, and you wouldn't even know how to read it. So it looks like a symbol, and you can tell just by looking at it that it's a god that is no longer worshipped. Therefore, like all of that god's kind of like all of his worshippers, everything that he had influence over is no longer existent as far as you know.
And I can keep that to myself, right?
You keep it to yourself, or you can share it with class.
Yeah, I'm not. Come on, continue.
Oh,
I
man.
do appreciate the information.
Jeez, what the?
So you see that the men that are they're carrying crates of guns. Another one is under like a little tent. He's got like maps, and you see that they haven't noticed you guys yet. But as you guys continue walking, you see that Darius kind of pushes you forward, Osiris, and he goes, "Keep walking." And he goes, "No one will harm you when you're with me." And you see that one of the guards kind of looks up. He's carrying a crate of guns, and then looks up. He's like an orc. He's got like he looks like a stereotypical rebel. He's got like fucking green camo on and shit. Like he's got a giant blunderbuss on his back, and he turns, looks. First he sees Osiris, kind of drops the crate, reaches for his gun. Then behind him he sees King Darius and goes, "No, I'm already fucked." Doesn't even scream, doesn't even yell. The sound of the box hitting the ground alerts all the other guards, and you see that they begin to look around, and then they notice the same thing. They see all of you, and then they see the Pirate King himself in the flesh.
I'm going to assume that since I'm like captured, I am unarmed, correct?
So you're not bound, you're not unarmed, you have all of your things on you. He doesn't see you as a threat. He felt no need to bind you. You still have all of your weapons. If you wanted to give resistance, you could. You just get the feeling that that's not a very good idea.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna shoot your motherfucking ass.
Give me if that's what you want to do, give me a roll for it. Tell me what you want to do and give me a roll for it.
When he does it, I am using a reaction to shoot this.
No, I'm not taking Darius out. He's a rebel, right? He's a rebel,
if
right?
You reach for your weapon. You getting shot on pirate shit.
On pirate.
That is true. If you do flinch without saying anything to anybody, I mean, you do have two people behind you ready to shoot you.
And I've been Waiting all.
Then before I do that, then I'll say, King Darius, if you will, allow me to demonstrate another sign of good faith.
So you see that he kind of nudges you forward, and he goes, "Your sign of good faith is you showing me where Desmond is. After that, we can talk."
Okay. Then I'm gonna walk over to this guy, and I'm gonna get some more information out of him. I'm gonna grab him by his shirt.
If he
Give me
that he tells me where he
I'm
at.
going to shoot him. He's going out the way.
Give me an intimidation roll. I'll let you give me intimidation with advantage just because you have the Pirate King behind you.
Shit.
All right, intimidation.
I got a question. Is he leaving from the path to which we're going?
No, he's directly in front. He hasn't strayed from the path yet.
Okay, but then never. Sorry, I was going to shoot him.
Intimidation with
I felt
advantage.
Oh my gosh.
If I'm
What the hell?
not following pirate law, shoot that nigga.
Shoot that.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
I got a nat 20.
No.
Holy
Dang,
fuck,
bruh.
You guys are rolling nat 20s on
Don't
things that
matter.
don't even need it.
Watch later on, we're gonna get the 5s and 2s.
Don't get
Dude,
Right.
Jesus.
All right. With that nat 20, you look at him and you go, "Tell me everything you know," and he immediately pisses himself. There's orc piss on your boots right now. He immediately pissed himself. And you see that he kind of shakily points a finger, and he's pointing towards the that main building that's kind of like half excavated, and you see that there's kind of like a tarp covering the front of it, kind of like a makeshift door.
Then I'll turn back to Darius. I'm like, well, what are we waiting for?
I don't know why he
And you see that Darius kind of like grabs your shoulder and he pats it and he goes, I think your job here is done. Just allow me. And you see that he walks in front, and you see that as he walks in front of you, he grabs the orc by the shirt and begins to drag him a little bit. And you see that he's holding the orc like kind of like right next to him as this guy is like shaking, he's terrified. And you see that all of the other men, as he's walking up, and you see that Darius kind of puts a finger to his lips and he looks at all of them. There's like 4 or 5 of them, and he just goes, shh.
What?
Man, I like this.
And you see that at this point, Darius walks up to the curtain that's kind of like the tarp that's in front of the entrance, and you see that he kind of puts the orc right in front of it and then puts a hand on the back of his neck. And he's kind of like standing off to the side, but he has a hand on the back of his neck. And he goes, Desmond, you have until the count of 3 to come out here with your hands up, or I'm gonna come in there. And if I go in there, I would hate for all of your men to miss your deaths. And you don't hear any response. And then you see that after a moment, King Darius goes, 1, 2, 3, I'm coming in. And you see that he nudges the orc, and the orc kind of flies into the tarp, and then a bullet comes flying through the tarp and hits the orc right in the fucking face and kills him. And you see that Darius kind of like peeks through the curtain now, and he goes, that bullet was meant for me, wasn't it? And you see that he kind of like pokes his head back out from behind the tarp, and he points to the rebels and he goes, if any of you want to live, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna drag him out here and throw him at my feet. And you see that all 4 of them immediately run in there and grab him.
I like it. Continue.
So they go in there. You hear a little bit of like a rustle as King Darius is kind of leaning on the side of the building towards the entrance with like his hand on his hip. And at his hip, you can see kind of like a ivory and gold revolver sitting at his hip. And you see that on his other hip, on the other side, you see that there's a scimitar that's pretty much the same color. And you see that the men come out and they drag him out and they throw him onto the ground. And you see that Desmond looks up at Darius. Desmond looks, he's also a human. He's like a half elf. He's got black hair with a streak of white in it. It's kind of long and shaggy. He's got his own kind of pirate coat, but his is like a dark green with like kind of like patches all over it. It kind of looks like a Vietnam jacket. And you see that he's got like an eye patch over one eye. And you see that he's kind of on the ground. His men forced him down on the ground. And you see that he looks up at Darius with no fear at all. And he says, I might die, but the rebellion will live on without me. Your way of living is not the true way of the pirates. This isn't a mafia. We're pirates. We're free. We're supposed to be trolling the astral seas as we wish. But under your rule, we're nothing more than space police officers. It's bullshit.
Space police? Who is this? That's crazy.
Shoot this nigga, man. He called me a space cop.
And you see that Darius kind of like looks at him and kind of like grabs his face and begins to laugh a little bit. You don't like the way I do things, huh? And he goes, it's not right. Nothing about Astral Space is right anymore. The old gods are coming back, and they're gonna set things right, beginning with the pirates. You may kill me, but the rebellion will never end. Oh, so you're like Rebel Jesus?
Oh.
You're like
Are you
Rebel
their savior?
Jesus.
Are you their messiah? Are you the chosen one? And he goes, no, I am only the start. Oh, you're the start of a rebellion, huh? And you see that he kind of like points for the men to bring him to his feet. And let's hear you address the people then. Let's see what the rest of this planet thinks of your ideas. And you guys all go back up to the elevator, back up to the floor. And you see that his men kind of throw him out of the temple. And you see that the rest of the scouts and all the rest of the men that were in the town moved all of the townspeople kind of in assembly in front of the mines. And you see that the guards that were down there with him kind of threw him onto the ground in front of everybody. And you see that Darius goes, well, here's your rebellion. Here's every single one of them. The ones that are still alive that I haven't killed yet. And he goes, if you have something to say, I would speak quickly before I lose my patience. And you see that Desmond goes to get up. He kind of like leans to get up, and you see that Darius kind of kicks his leg out. And he goes, no, you can address them from down there.
Oh, all right.
That was a nice Friday. You just wanted to shoot someone all day. It just
You didn't real shoot happy
real
back
trigger
then.
happy. Mr. Clamps. I'm a clamp.
Real shoot happy.
Go and clamp.
I'm a clamp.
I'm Mr. Clamps.
That fool.
So you see Darius kind of comes up to one knee because he's a rebel until his last breath. He told him to stay down on both knees. He came up
Please
to
don't
one.
act shoot him.
And
50-50.
And you see that Desmond looks around and he goes, the way of the new astral space is wrong. Astral space is meant to be free. We are meant to do as we please, as the old gods intended. And that day will come, I promise all of you. And you see that he begins to start to stand up again. Anybody, give me a perception check.
19. I don't know if I have any pluses to that. That was just perception.
19's high enough by
it was a
itself.
23 with +4. So
Okay. So you see this before anyone else does. As he goes to stand, because he's going to give this speech, you see that this is the only time that Darius's posture has changed. You see that his eyes begin to glow, and you see him start to unsheath his sword. But it's happening so fast that you kind of just caught the beginning of it. And you see that Darius, with one hand, pulls the sword, kind of, because it was kind of sheathed on his hip, pulls the sword kind of like at an arcing angle, and it moves. You can say that it liberated Desmond's head from his body as it floats up in the air. And as it's floating, you see with the other hand, Darius quick draws his revolver and puts 2 through his eyeballs.
I knew it. I had my motive. I wanted to shoot it. Because I'm a
am
goddamn
I the only one
And
who
when I
sees
see
this
that shit up there,
in that time?
You're the only one. You're the only one that saw him move.
Oh.
Everybody else just saw his head go flying, and then saw him quick draw his pistol and put 2 into his eyeballs.
all I'm saying is, when he said that head came off, I was ready. I went for my gun, but he was too fast.
You
Goddamn.
didn't see. You just.
I saw him do the gun.
But did you?
We saw the gun.
Did you know?
That's all I
I
saw.
remember,
got
I
this.
remember when I used to.
Did you see it?
I remember when I used to move that fast on the Maze Tower field.
I'm gonna shoot
So
this
you
motherfucker,
didn't-
right?
You didn't see. You didn't see the sword.
No, nigga. I saw head in the sky, reach from a gun. Because I'm a gunslinger, baby. I was
We followed this guy to the end. We followed him all the way, all the way.
So you see as the head kind of falls down to the ground, and everybody realizes that not only did he completely chop off his head from his body, he shot it through both eyeballs as it was falling.
Hey, That's how you
Goddamn.
shoot.
I hope
And-
my next captain shoot like
Yo,
that.
your next
We'll
captain.
take a-
And you see
Like,
that.
leaving? I'll shoot you right now.
No, I'm saying. No.
So you all kind of like see all this happen, and then you see Darius's expression kind of soften, and you see him start to kind of crack a smile for the first time since this mission starts, and he goes, "Well, that was fucking satisfying. There is nothing better than just stomping out the spark of rebellion right where it sits." And he goes, "To the rest of you," and you see that he kind of like leans back up and claps his hands, and he goes, "All of you now work for me. And all of you are going to pay me not to kill you. Let's call it protection money. Okay? Manolay is now under the protection of the Dread Pirate King, and all of you will pay taxes. And if you have a problem with it, you can voice all of your opinions to the headless one up there."
Well,
Any questions? Any?
well.
Does anyone have any issue with what I just said? And you see that he kind of flashes a devilish smile to the whole crowd. And you see that everybody kind of like jerks backwards. They're like, "Whoa, whoa,
Take it.
no,
No.
none."
I want to shoot something.
Now that we have that little understanding, I don't see the need for all of you to die, because then nobody can make me money. So, how about you all get to cleaning, and we'll have somebody come around, we'll say a couple weeks from now, and start collecting. And you see that all of the people kind of look at each other, and then you see that nobody moves, and then Darius goes, "Dismissed." And then you see that they all just start walking away. There's like, "Fuck, I need to find something."
Need to find something to. Hey man, Darius all the way, man. For life. Okay. So what we gonna do about this dude right here then?
So you see that Darius looks at you as you say, like, "What are we gonna do about this man?" And he goes, "Well, somebody get him a jacket. He's one of us now."
You ask, you get it. You ask, you get it. Go ahead. Bye.
All right.
And you see that he kind of looks over, and he sees like just a random pirate with a jacket, and he goes, "You, give me your jacket." And then you see the guy goes, "Sir, my jacket?" And he goes,
Can I take it from him?
"Yeah." Slow down. There's a hierarchy around here. Jacket. And you see that it's like kind of like a short kind of like tiefling, and you see he kind of like takes off the jacket very reluctantly and kind of hands it out, and he goes, "Now hand that to our friend over there." And you see that the guy kind of pushes the jacket into your chest.
Oh, buddy.
Damn.
You know,
Couldn't be me.
you know,
Couldn't be
I
me.
kind of didn't like the way he handed that
I
jacket to
shot
him.
it. Hey, I was shot it.
And he goes, "Hey, you didn't like the way he handed that jacket to you? Why don't you do something
Do
about it?"
something.
If he's one of us now, so I get it.
He said, "I can't even."
Can't shoot him.
You know what?
Can't.
And he goes,
Then can I, with your permission, I'd like to draw my sword to his throat and force him to hand that jacket to me correctly.
"Give me a dexterity saving throw."
Let me see. How many bullets I
Give
got?
me a dexterity saving throw. We're gonna make this opposed.
Terry.
Fuck. Yeah, it was my gun.
16.
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, ow. Motherfucker. He moved. Let him move.
Alright. We're tied here. We're tied. What's your dex?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck, this nigga had a goddamn torch.
What's your...
I'm gonna put a hot one in his ass. My bad.
So you have... You have a +2. He has a +4.
Man. Oh, man.
So
That's
you guys
hilarious.
got the same roll. We're just gonna go over who has the higher dex. You have a +2. He has a +4. he just leg sweeped you.
Damn.
don't think
And
he
you see
deserved
that
the
after
jacket.
he leg sweeps you, he throws the jacket on you and then just walks away real pissed off.
Couldn't be me.
That's
Hey,
it.
couldn't be me.
Nah. Fuck
That's
that.
that.
Couldn't be
Darius,
That's
Darius, can I take him out?
me.
Nah.
Hey,
And he said, you see that Darius looks down at you, and you see that his face goes serious again, and he goes, he's been a loyal and integral part of this pirate organization for a very long time. And you see that he points, and as the guy's walking away, he goes, hey, what's your name? What's your name? And he goes, Steve. And he goes, Steve has been a very integral part of this pirate organization, and you have been here for 1 day, mister. And he goes, literally get up and dust yourself off, because you're covered in fucking orange dirt right now.
disgusting.
Pull it
Couldn't
together.
Be me. Couldn't be covered in
That's
it. We
my
need to get out of this country. Let's
my garbage got covered in filth.
all because you had to. Come on, you kicking up dust. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Motherfucker.
Jeez.
Stupid ass nigga.
Oh no.
So as he's walking by, he sees like the group of scouts that Seraphina's a part of, and you see that he points to Seraphina, and he goes, Seraphina, we are going to be setting out tomorrow, and I would really love if maybe we could organize some of that live entertainment that you and some of the other scouts do sometimes. I hear about it all the time on the mess decks.
Of course, Your Highness.
Your Highness.
We have.
And he goes, and you see that he goes, I would really appreciate it if you could talk to the scout leader. Helena? Yeah, if you could talk to Helena and get that organized, that'd be great.
Of course, Your Highness.
I'll make sure there's some big booty freaks
Oh
too.
my gosh.
And you see that he looks around at the rest of you and he goes, I no longer have the need for any of your services.
On the way.
Yeah, and he goes, the ship is leaving in a couple hours. I would advise that you all be on it.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
And you see that he kind of walks off, and his whole demeanor has changed. When his enemy was alive, he was focused, he was dangerous. Now that the rebellion is dead, he's very joyful, almost giddy, very almost childlike.
I like that. That man right there is my idol.
Interesting.
I want to.
You see that he kind of like walks away, kind of whistling to himself.
That's
That's a beautiful thing.
You know what? I'm about to head to the boat. I'm not gonna walk too close to.
You better go to the boat.
I ain't walking too close. I ain't walking too close to the king.
Yeah, well, you want to get something to drink? Get something to drink or something?
That's funny. I'll see you on the boat.
Okay. I'm following you boat.
So you guys all, we're gonna do like a little bit of like a time skip. You guys all kind of like join the rest of like the working parties. You guys, they didn't take a lot of the rebels' supplies when it came to like weaponry and stuff like that. They burned that. But they kind of like took a bunch of like food, some water, any of like the local alcohol that they had, and then anything that was valuable that wasn't nailed down got moved to the ship.
Hell yeah. So we cleaned them out, right?
Oh my!
Hell yeah.
Pretty much.
Cleaned. them
Pretty much.
out.
You left them enough to work with. You didn't take any of their tools, none of their mining equipment. You just took valuable things because they need those things to make money. So
Yeah.
you didn't take those
Oh,
other
man.
ones.
Right. That's a smart. King Darius is my nigga, yo. I'm gonna let y'all know that.
Yes.
Now I'm about to get you some of this local cuisine and a beverage.
Beverage.
Hell yeah,
It's
man.
interesting.
But I ain't allowed to drink, too.
I mean, you're pirates. So you guys spend the day kind of like helping get all the shit on the ship. You guys make it back to the ship at the end of the night. And his ship is set up kind of like I said before, it's a giant pirate ship. It's got kind of like 4 decks and it's got a storage unit at the bottom. There's different kind of berthing areas on the ship. There's a mess decks. There's like a weaponry locker. Then there's like his own personal like captain's area that nobody goes in. and then there's kind of like the kitchen. On board the ship, there's like a couple key people that you guys will kind of encounter one way or another that are kind of, I'll say that they're somewhat important, but they're also people that you're going to interact with a lot. So one of them you already met, which is the Plasmoid. He's kind of like the scout. He is always up in like the upper towers above the sails, kind of scouting things. He's a surveyor. A lot of people can't really pronounce his name because he's a plasmoid. It has a lot of extra vowels and consonants in it. His actual name, they call him Glorplix, but everybody just calls him Gloop. Everybody just calls him Gloop. There's the armament specialist. He's a GIF, not a Gith, not a Githyanki. He's a GIF with 2 Fs. Those are hippo people.
Oh, jeez. Them hippo
And everybody just calls him Sarge.
What does he do?
Armors.
He's the armament specialist. Cannons, guns. He specializes in explosives.
That's my friend.
If there's ever a need for them, he's got them.
If it blows up, he's the man for it.
If it goes boom, he had to do with it.
Could he make something? Can he make stuff? Sorry.
Yeah, he can.
Got it. Thank you.
He's in charge of all the armaments on the ship. Along with that, we have the kind of the spy ringleader. That's Helena. That's kind of who all of the scouts and spies answer to. Seraphina being one of them. She's a tiefling, red skin, kind of reddish black horns.
Oh, that sounds sexy.
And normally you can catch her like around the mess decks with kind of like surrounded by her spies and kind of like the other combat scouts that go out. So those are kind of like all of the key. Oh, and of course Anton, who is kind of like the second in command.
Anton, second in command. Thank you. I'm motherfucker.
Yeah. And then if you guys ever go to the mess decks, you'll be served by the auto gnome, Chef.
Oh, hey, man.
Cute little auto gnome, brass colored. He rolls around on wheels. He has like a bunch of arms that come out of the back of him that have, one of them has tongs, the other one has like a chef knife.
Okay, little cuz. Okay, little gnome nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry.
So that's pretty much the setup of the ship. You guys get to the ship, we do a little time skip, you guys get everything settled. You guys are kind of like in your downtime before the ship starts to set off. And you guys see that King Darius comes on to the main deck and he goes, "We have a long journey home. It took us a couple months to get here. It's probably going to take us a couple months to get back, depending on how the volatility of astral space. So everybody lock in and get comfortable. All watches are still in place, just in case. But you all followed my instructions to the letter. So I'm opening the taps tonight. Drink your fill." And you see that he kind of leaves and goes back to the captain's quarters. And you see all the men just begin going crazy. People are cheering. You see that there's kind of like these barrels of like beer. You see somebody just starts hammering out one of the plugs on it. And you see that like kind of the rest of them start pulling down the sails. And any of the king's personal fleet has a sail that's all black and has a crying angel on it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
In red, in like a crimson red color. That's kind of like the sign of his personal fleet.
Oh.
So as the ship sets off, you see that people begin to party. Other people who are kind of like in charge of like the ship's movements, kind of grab a beer and start like grabbing ropes. They got like a beer in one hand, rope in the other hand, and they're getting ready to set off back into space.
Just like you to be parlaying with these hooligans.
So all of you haven't really been assigned any tasks when it comes to getting the ship ready to leave. So as the ship takes off and as the ship's going through astral space, just tell me where you would be and what you'd be doing.
I am downstairs with the spy niggas, drinking and playing cards.
Absolutely.
I'm with
Anybody
Sarge.
else?
Me and Sarge, we go back.
So you're down kind of like where the gun decks are. There's like a little.
I'm supposed to go, bro, because I just wrote that.
There's like a gun locker. You and Sarge are down there. He's kind of explaining to you how shot charge bombs work.
Hey, can I take? I gotta get hurry up, bro. I gotta finish this game. More cousins is up to stuff. I gotta go. I gotta get.
Let's see. Osiris, as one of the new pirates, what are you doing? This is only like your second time aboard a spelljammer ship kind of period. Especially a ship of like this magnitude. All of this is still very new to you.
I'm just up on the deck, just staring off into astral space.
Like that little lady in Titanic.
Stop,
Just
bro.
contemplating.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ. Will you let me talk?
My
Damn
fault, bro.
God damn it.
I'm embodying evil. My fault.
So bad.
I'm on the deck contemplating on the fact that my information I provided turned out to be good, and I'm feeling some sort of personal satisfaction from the fact that I was able to get back in some way, shape, or form at the people that basically turned their backs on me. By me getting information out of them that led to this, I got some personal satisfaction out of it.
So you would say that you're kind of like feeling very proud to be a part of something again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me more bad.
I like that.
Me
Off on the deck, looking off into astral space as you guys pull away from the planet.
Yeah. My bad.
What about Miss Serafina? What are you doing?
I would be up on the deck as well, but I'm tuning my instruments, figuring out what sea shanties I'm going to be singing, and also spying on what else I can spy on.
Okay, I like it. As the two people on the deck, as you guys kind of like pull away from the planet, you guys see just like the wonderful and kind of like magical colors of astral space. You see that there's kind of like astral space is more similar to the ocean than it is space. There's kind of like travel lines through astral space. They're kind of like wispy areas where you can like kind of catch currents that'll allow you to travel a little bit better. You see that off in the distance there's like other planets, other realms, so many like mixtures of colors, and kind of like you see that there's stars and nebulas, and you also see like giant asteroids. It is truly wonderful and magical thing to see. The deck of a spelljammer ship is the best place to be during travel. There's no question about it.
I'm not up. I'm not up there. What am I saying? My fault. I'm not up there.
I mean, you can look through a porthole or something like that and see from like the side.
Nah, we gambling down here and drinking and talking about spy business.
Talk
I'm
about
out here
some
getting
business.
information.
I'm over here doing shot cards.
Absolutely.
You know,
I'm over.
I got stuff to do.
I'm over here being motherfucking Elf James Bond right
Elf James Bond.
now. Let me get an
So you
elf
see-
cognac, nigga.
You see, since you're down there with like the like spies and the different like scouts and infiltrators,
Oh, hold on.
those are the most attractive people on the ship. Period. That's their job. Their job is to be attractive. The women, the women of like all different like races and species. You like the men are very like suave, very smooth talkers. Everybody over there, charisma levels through the goddamn roof.
Yes, I can. In heaven. We just sharing tales. I'm a sexy ass fucking pirate elf nigga that talking to this. Give me what's one of them genie women? Yeah, what they called? The genie lady,
Inside?
or the genie people, he was fiery. They fiery.
Oh, no. Those are
a Genji.
Genji.
What is that?
Oh,
what
Lord.
Are they Eladrin? No, something.
Remember, one
Yeah,
time.
Eladrin, because I was an Eladrin.
They're
last one.
Eladrins. Yeah.
Remember, old boy was one at that school we was doing, and he was a.
Yeah, they're Eladrins.
Okay.
Yeah. They pick an element, and then that's the element they are.
Yeah, I'm talking to a
So
nice,
you're-
hot, spicy, fire red one. She a
Spicy
sweet
fire
caliente.
red. Boy.
This bitch fine. I ain't never.
So, all right, let's roleplay this then.
Yo,
So you're talking to her, right? You're leading. You guys are kind of like at the card table.
Hold on. Yeah, with the card table.
What are you telling her about your exploits as a pirate, or like what are you?
Talking shit as a pirate. So, excuse me.
So she looks at you and she's kind of like in her like kind of like fire Eladrin form, and she looks at you and she goes, "You haven't been on this ship for very long. You must have stories about your many exploits as a pirate, don't you?"
He coughed like that in her face too. He definitely coughed like that in her face during his whole.
I'm gonna start with this. This is some health weed, right?
Oh my!
I had it.
Oh,
One of my homies back there. My cousin, he here too, but he a bitch, so don't worry about that. He got white hair, look like me, but
Hater.
smaller. Yeah, but don't worry about that. Yeah, we do this all the time.
Before you start telling stories about your pirate exploits, give me a deception roll.
Deception.
Give me a deception roll.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna tell you what the DC is. I just want you to start talking shit.
Okay. So, I got me an elf flag and put it on 28. So I'm talking about. And,
Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
Elks.
What the fuck?
Talking about. I got 14 unicorn horsepower. All right. That is a beast. 14 unicorn horsepower. You know how much magic my elf flag produce? Anyway.
So give me an insight. Give me an insight check.
Oh man!
14.
Oh, my insight.
Unicorn power. Hell no.
Oh, bro, a foe.
So you see that she like leans over towards you, and she goes, "I've never heard of an elf like before," and you see. And all of a sudden, you just feel yourself start to go very cold. And you see that the fire goes out, and you see that she begins to get like a blue shimmer. And she's like, it's a real shame. You know, maybe when we get back to your planet, you can tell me more about this Elflac. And then all of a sudden, you see the drink in your hand gets ice cold like it's frozen.
Jesus. Well, I guess she ain't never had an elf before. All right, anyway, hey bartender, can I get another drink? Cause I think I'm fucked up.
And you see that she kind of like looks at you and then blows and then puts out your blunt also.
Oh,
Damn.
you icy bitch! Can't believe you did that.
All right, we're gonna switch over to
That's 1,000-year-old.
what's your characters? We're gonna switch over to Nyron. Nyron, you're kind of like in the gun locker with Sarge, and you see that he's kind of like building these shock grenades, and he kind of like has one in front of you, and he goes, "Now listen, it's really, really important. The detonator's only separated by a sheet of metal about this thick. When you pull that pin, it breaks that metal, and you got like 5 or 6 seconds." And he goes, "When you're putting this together, don't break that little divider."
Don't break that little divider. All right.
So I'll give you a choice here. You can give me an Arcana check, or you can give me a sleight of hand check to assemble one of these grenades.
Ooh, let's go with Arcana. Because, yes, that is a 16 plus 5.
So you did Arcana,
Yeah.
right? So you just calmly put the grenade together, slide the piece of metal divider in between it, assemble the rest of the grenade, put the pin in it, and then you kind of present it up to Sarge. And you see that Sarge looks at it, and he goes, "That's a mighty fine piece of work right there. You can keep that one."
Don't mind if I.
So
do.
you can add, you can add one shock charge grenade into your inventory. I'll add it.
Can I
I'll
still
add it
that?
for you. in a
You're
little bit.
not even here. What you talking?
I'm just fucking. I'm glad that.
Oh man.
I had it good.
So you and Sarge kind of trade stories back and forth. You hear about he tells you about like what it's like being a GIF. They are native to Astral Space. They're one of the few species that kind of are. The way that the GIF work is that they are born into like a military institution. From the day that they're born, they're a military species. Everybody, to improve your kind of quality of life is how good you are at being kind of like a soldier in the GIF army.
Well,
And he kind of like explains that to you as you guys are kind of like putting together like these shock charge grenades.
you know, I have to say, I'm not being offensive here. I don't know how you do it as a gift, man. You get some. You're pretty large. You got some finesse. That's. I am impressed, which is why I'm here, because that wasn't easy doing that shock charge. You do this all the time.
And you see that he grabs one of the he grabs a rifle off the wall. It's like a laser rifle, and you see that he kind of breaks it apart into all of its individual parts in front of you and then puts it back together in like record speed.
Yeah, he cold.
And you see that after he puts it back together, he kind of like opens one of the portholes and aims it out of it, and you see that he hits an asteroid with it, and the asteroid just crumbles to pieces.
Oh man, I definitely have some learning to do down here for sure. I will be here every day that I am not out doing whatever else I need to be doing.
So he leans over to you, and he goes, "Stick with me, kid. I got all types of combat secrets." And he kind of leans over, and he goes, "Let me tell you something. Funniest thing in the world, right? You're in the middle of a fist fight with a fella, and he doesn't know that you don't give a fuck about his life. So you grab him, you stick a grenade down his pants, and you toss him out the other way. Him and his buddies are in for a real nice
Oh
surprise."
yes, I agree. This is, yeah, I'm here. I know where I'm gonna be.
So after that, he kind of like laughs to himself and then gives you like a slap on the shoulder, but he has giant hippo hands, so it kind of like knocks you over.
That's funny.
Oh, yep.
So he looks at you and he goes, I'm pretty much done for the night. I just gotta clean a couple of these guns. Why don't you go enjoy yourself? Go get yourself a beer or something."
That sounds like a good way to fix my shoulder. Let's. I'll go do that. Take it easy, Sarge.
So he kind of gives you a little salute, and then like you kind of walk off. So are you going to go down to the mess deck? So everybody else, are you gonna go up to the
Let
deck?
me go
or...
find my cousin so I can talk some shit to him.
All right, cool. You find your cousin. I'll say that as soon as you walk down there, it's perfect timing. He's kind of like they're sitting there with a frozen drink and a frozen blunt in his mouth.
That's funny.
Oh, I see you.
And you see that a couple of the other like kind of like spies and scouts are kind of like giggling around him.
Man, it seems
It ain't that funny.
like you you've made yourself quite at home here. So you're you'll never
Hey
deal
man,
with
I
this.
didn't know. Cause I didn't know genie bitches can freeze.
Well,
How's
that's
she
on
do
you.
it?
You should know your people.
How's she do it?
You should know your people.
I love her. I think I love her.
Something.
I think I love
And
her.
this is why you will always be the second cousin.
So she's kind of over towards, there's like kind of like a bar on the best decks, and she's kind of like over at the bar, and you see that she looks over and she sees you say "genie bitch," and then she snaps her finger, and then all of a sudden a little rain cloud forms over your head.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't know your name. Oh, I just didn't know your name.
And there's just little rain and thunder and lightning coming down. You don't get hit with any of the thunder and lightning, but there's like a little rain cloud over your head. And you see that she kind of laughs and blows you a kiss.
Dang.
I think I love her.
Can I do something? Can I do something with that? Since you said he doesn't get hit. Can I just happen to use absorb elements on myself real quick? Just
I mean, I think you have to get hit by one of those. So I'll tell you what. Give me a luck check. Give me a luck check. You want a low number. If you get anything 5 or lower, I'll say that you got hit by lightning.
Let's see. That's a 4.
All right.
Nah, we need only know this name, bro.
Oh man.
So you just kind of walk over. You're just like, "Hey, dude!" And then all of a sudden, just it's like a little taser shot just comes at you. Just
That's crazy.
Absorb elements. Let's see what the.
How long does that last?
Reaction. Let's see.
I don't even
I
know.
think it's until your next turn.
Yeah.
But the turn's only like 10 seconds. Does that cost a spell? Or is that just a cantrip?
That one is.
No, it's the first level spell.
Yeah, first level. I'll go ahead. Well.
Yeah, you gotta burn it. You gotta burn
it. I'll burn it.
You gotta.
He up to something, y'all. He up to something.
You gotta burn it. So you get hit by it, you absorb it. You're now resistant for like 10 seconds. That's how long a round in D&D lasts. So you are no longer afraid to sit here and have a conversation with your cousin.
And I look over to her.
Did you see that?
Yes. Yeah. I look over and I was like, nice. Good touch.
Shut up, fool. I love her.
She sees that you get hit, but she doesn't clock that you absorbed it, and you see that she just goes, "Sorry."
Remember, you owe me a drink now.
Who,
nope,
me?
That was to her. Then I turned back to you.
Oh, my thing. What is that? What does that mean?
What are you talking about?
Oh no.
What are you? No.
No, what do you now owe her a drink for?
No.
What?
She owes me a drink. See,
Watch
look at her. You owe me a drink, right?
I'm gonna kill you. That's what you. I just told you I love her. Now you can talk. Oh, you loan her. Where my goddamn thing? You.
So I'm gonna do this. Everybody that's on the deck of the ship, give me a perception check. I'll say you can do it with advantage. Everybody that's inside of this ship, I need a perception check with just flat. I'm not gonna say it's disadvantage. I'll say, well, actually, no. If you're in the mess decks, it's good. No, advantage for if you're on the deck. It's gonna be disadvantage if you're in the ship. If you're on the mess decks, specifically because there's music and fucking music. There's music and like people drinking, playing cards, and shit's kind of loud.
All right, so disadvantage.
I got a 14 plus 4.
So I got a 16.
And I got a 17 and a 6, so I guess I'm going to 6 there.
I got a 6.
I got disadvantage. All right. Do I got?
You got a 6 with advantage?
No, we're in the mess decks. We're in the mess decks. We are.
No, I'm talking about King Osiris.
He should be on the deck. He should have no disadvantage.
No, he should be rolling with advantage.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I still read bars myself?
You cannot. You can. I think you can cutting words yourself. I don't think you can still read bars yourself.
How do you add advantage to your roll?
Just do it twice.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
just roll it
twice. I did, but I just. Is there a way to?
Yeah. So you got. Okay, so who rolled above a 15?
Hello.
Me.
Who rolled above a 10? Or 10 or higher?
I rolled a 14 plus 4.
Because, King, it says that you got a 10 flat. You got a 2 and a 5. Plus 5. So, we'll do it in order by lowest to highest. If you rolled a sub 10...
Oh, I looked at the wrong thing. I'm looking at his perception check. My bad. I'd take that.
Yeah, if you rolled sub 10, you don't hear or see anything.
Yeah, I got 10 on the dot.
You just go about your business. If you rolled a 10 or higher, you all begin to hear some strange noises coming from like all around you. You can't really put your finger on it, but it's kind of like off in the distance.
The hell was that?
I don't like it. Oh, no.
If you rolled a 15 or higher, if you're on the mess decks, you decided to go over to a porthole and look out the window.
I'm going over to a porthole.
If you're on the deck, you kind of look over the side of the ship, and you see that off in the distance, there is a group of Kindori, which are giant space whales.
Oh.
This is not a good time for me.
And these giant space whales, they travel in packs, but they're so large that they kind of have their own gravity field in them. Things get swept up in them. There's actually some like creatures and things that kind of build civilizations on the back of them.
That's crazy.
They're kind of like nomadic creatures. It depends on which kind of pack of them that you see. If you rolled a 15 or higher, give me one more perception check. The DC is really, really high, I'll tell you that.
All right.
But if you're already looking at it, I'll allow you to roll it with advantage.
Yes.
Because you kind of already know what to look at.
I was already looking at, well,
That's a nat 20.
I got a 9.
I got a nat 20
Damn,
plus
what the hell?
4.
I got a 9.
I'm sticking with that one.
So I'll
got a
tell
9.
you this, Serafina, you just see the whales. Surprisingly, the person not on the deck of the ship through a porthole the size of a dinner plate is able to clock this with a nat 20.
Wow.
Dinner plate.
You see what looks like a rip in like space itself.
What?
Serafina, you see this too. You see what looks like a rip in kind of space itself. And you see that it opens up right in front of the whales, and the whales go through it. With a nat 20, you don't know why, but that rip in space almost looks like a mouth, and there's two kind of floating rifts above it that kind of look like eyes.
Oh boy.
And you see, and what happens next, everybody is going to be 100% aware of.
Can I yell out?
Because to this, you can yell out, but it's going to happen real fast.
Shit. We got company.
What?
So you see that the whales that were off far away in the distance, all of a sudden a tear in space happens, and now they're headed towards the entire fleet of ships. And all of the other ships are getting swept up in kind of like this gravity well with the rest of these whales. As the whales kind of like cut through the entire fleet of ships, all of the ships are now being pulled into like this kind of the gravity of the whales. They're being pulled and bashed against the whales and bashed against other rocks and debris. And then you all hear kind of like through like the ships, like kind of like one MC system. You hear King Darius. Everybody to the decks, man the guns now.
On. Let's go. I'm running. I'm moving.
So as you're running, if you're on the lower decks, I need a dexterity saving throw. If you're on the action, give me a dexterity saving throw. If you're below decks, if you're on the deck, I need a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Wait.
All right.
On the deck is good. You said on deck is saving throw or with disadvantage?
With disadvantage.
Okay. I'm
I
still
got
below.
14. 14.
I got a 9.
I got a 6. Yeah.
So the DC for this is a 10. I said it at 10. If you,
Who got a 22?
I'm gonna say what happens to the people that are on the deck first. Seraphina, you see the ship start to get swept up, and you have the rightness of mind to grab the nearest solid object as the ship is bashed into the side of this giant whale, and then all of a sudden is hit with rocks and debris. So you kind of get like peppered a little bit by the rocks, but you're able to hold on to something, because when the ship slams, everybody on the deck begins to like kind of like flip over, kind of like when a ship hits a big wave, everybody goes like zero gravity for a second. On the other hand, Osiris, you do not. The ship gets hit, you start to stumble, and you begin falling upwards. You kind of get like thrown towards the ship. So give me another dexterity saving throw so you can attempt to grab something and grab a hold of something, because at this point you are swept up in the gravity of this giant whale. So it's everything that's on the deck of the ship at this point is being affected by not zero gravity but low gravity, because you're being swept up with everything like kind of like that is in this group. So, one more deck save.
Ooh, that ain't gonna get it.
You begin floating away. You go to try to grab a rope. You can't reach it. You keep floating. You're kind of like towards like the middle. I'll be nice. I'll say that you were towards the middle of the ship, and now you're floating like kind of off to the side. You're not off of the flight deck yet, but you're floating up in like an arcing path. Give me another dexterity save.
13.
That'll do. So you reach and you grab one of the ropes that's attached to the sail, and you grab onto it, and you're holding onto it for dear life as the ship kind of like banks back, and then like a little bit more gravity is restored as you start falling downwards, and you kind of like fast rope down to the ground.
Ooh, shit.
But you can tell that as long as you're swept up in this whale's like kind of like draft, the gravity is going to keep waxing and waning, and it's going to be like kind of like low gravity-ish. So you have to be real careful. People below decks, what do we get?
I got a 6.
I rolled 9.
So you are... Well, they're both sub 10. You guys are running up the stairs, and right as you're running up the stairs, you see that the ship hits the whale. And as you guys are on the stairs, like kind of like running up, you guys kind of stumble, and you both take 1d6 damage. So, yeah, I'll roll it.
Oh.
You both take 1.
Yeah,
real scary around these parts.
We'll see.
Hey, y'all slipped on a step.
Sure did.
But that does delay you guys getting up to the flight deck, so you will not be up there for the first round of initiative.
All right, we'll be right back. Go ahead. Continue. I'm listening.
So, that leads me to my next point. Everybody roll initiative.
Let's fucking go. Oh my god, bro, the dice is not on my side. Are you kidding me?
You used the 20 you had earlier.
How the fuck I roll? How the fuck I roll 2 nat 1s? Oh, I'm definitely going last.
Oh, see that, bro?
That's nuts. All right, so we got a 3,
Dang.
a 20, a 21. Roll an initiative.
2. Oh man. Ooh.
That boy.
I have no extra to initiative either, so
Gee.
I wonder what.
Wait, what?
All right.
Ooh, the 20.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, that is a nat 20. God,
2 nat 20s? 2 nat 20? Whoa, no, 1 nat 20. And then, geez.
I got a dirty 20.
Jesus. Yeah. I'm glad I picked the type of character I did for this. Whew.
with
Wait,
this,
it's not Humpenshire. It's Humpen
Humpenspear.
Humpensphere.
It's
I
crazy.
thought it was Humpenshire.
Humpenshire.
He called it
That is
Humpenshire. I'm like,
wild.
I think it's out of Humpenshire. What's it?
You better hump that.
Y'all last name should have been Humpenshire. That's funny.
so I'm gonna paint the battlefield for you. So,
I'll just say this.
Osiris, you're kind of by the forward flagpole that you kind of slid down near it. You're towards like the front part of the ship, but still in the middle. Seraphina, you're over by kind of, there's like two sets of winding stairs that go up to like the upper level where the spelljammer helm is, where where Captain Darius is.
Okay.
You're kind of hanging on to the stairs by there.
Okay.
Question.
What's up? Yeah.
It still follows like the similar rules of a normal ship, like the forward, aft, port, starboard.
Yeah, you're like forward center.
Can y'all hear him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Hold on, your other headphone.
you're
bro.
there. Seraphina's more aft. The other two
What?
are below decks, so you guys don't see what's coming right now, but the people that are on the decks do. Caught up in the drafts of these giant whales, there's debris in the shape of asteroids, yes, but there's also other life that's with them. You see that there's kind of like these brown and gray things that almost look like space sharks. They're called scavers. And you see that those begin swimming towards the ship, kind of like through the draft of the whales. You see that there's also these space eels, little space electric eels that are also like coming in the draft of the ship because they were swept up with the whales along with the asteroid debris and stuff like that. So this is what I was talking about in session 0 when we're going to talk about kind of like multifaceted combat. Direct issue is the enemies, yes, but you can also get on the cannons and aim the cannons at A, the whales, or B, at the asteroids that are coming, because the asteroids and the other debris is going to hit the ship if you don't blow it up.
Okay.
So you can shoot it with your own personal guns, the ship's cannons, or you can kind of focus on the enemies. But there is more than one thing to worry about. You're still below the decks. All right, so I just gotta roll these monsters.
Boy.
First to act is Drake. Since you're still below decks, if you use a dash action, you could get up to the flight deck. Not the flight deck. You can get up to like the main deck, but it would just cost you an action to do it. You would still have like bonus actions and stuff like that.
Okay. I'll do that because I need to go up there because I don't know what's going on. So I'll use my full dash.
All right, so you use your full movement and dash to get up there. You get up on the flight deck and you see. You want to do like a perception check or something, or just like scan the battlefield?
Scan the battlefield. Perception.
So you look around. You see the giant space whales. With a 6 perception check, you just kind of like see like the debris in the space whales, but that's about it.
Okay. And having a 2 action turn, 2 attacks per action. I mean, does that mean I can still do
But you
something
used
else?
you used your action. It's 2 attacks per action, but you already used the action.
Oh, 2 attacks per action. Got it.
But you used your action to do a dash.
Yeah, got it. I got it. I get it. Because I'm like, I didn't understand it. Got it. Okay. Well, I guess that is my turn because I don't have nothing else. Yep.
All right. So you are now the like kind of stairs lead up to like the port side. So you're at like at the port side. The whale's on the other side. but you're right next to 3 of the cannons that are on the deck. If you wanted to use the cannons, they do cost an action to shoot, but they also cost an action to reload.
Okay.
So they're loaded right now, of course, because that's how they are, just standard. But once you shoot it, if you do use your action to go over to the other side and try to shoot one of the cannons, it is a roll to shoot it, and then after you shoot it, whether you hit or not, you're still going to have to reload it, and that does cause an action. But you can't have somebody else with you who can load up the cannon again.
Okay. I'm gonna take that go if I still can. If not, I'll wait my next turn.
Well, the cannons that are on the port side only shoot port, and there's not really anything over there.
Oh, I thought. Okay, in my mind, the gun was pointing at the. Okay, never mind then. Gotcha.
No, you came up on the other side.
Okay.
So if that's all you want to do, next up is going to be Seraphina.
Okay, I was hanging on the stairs, right? And am I near a cannon that is aimed towards any asteroids or anything?
So, how much movement do you have? 30 feet, 40 feet?
Wait.
With 30 feet of movement, you could reach, like, the most aft cannon to you.
I'm gonna get a cannon, and I'm going to shoot at asteroids falling.
Okay, so you can see 3 asteroids right now. Let me see what you get to roll. So you're just gonna roll a flat d20, and then I'll tell you what the bonus is for the cannon.
Alright, flat d20. Roll.
What's that?
A 2.
That's
me.
The shit.
Let me see what the bonus is, because this is literally just like debris. But I don't think.
I was better off throwing a rock at the damn asteroid. I know, that your dog. Yeah.
Alright,
You know, I get nasty.
oh my god.
Hey, yo.
So it's gonna be a +5. So you'd get it. It's got an AC of 10 for an asteroid.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Can you shoot it?
You're in.
Can you shoot it?
You're in bonus. You're in bonus actions now.
Let's see. Ain't nobody around here I want to give bardic inspiration to. Or do I? Who would be going next? It would be Osiris?
Next in the order for you, it would be Osiris.
I guess. Shit. I guess. No, I'm not. No, because I don't know which. Well, we're fighting.
Whoever
No.
horse.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't got nothing else. I'll wait till I know that the bardic inspiration is going to actually help. So. And my turn.
And your turn? Okay. Next up is going to... oh, my apologies. It's actually a +6. You still would have missed, but you would have been a little bit closer.
Damn, you crazy that time. Oh, you crazy. My bad. You crazy.
We'll freaking kiss the asteroid. Marshmallow.
Next up is going to be one of these space sharks. They're gonna float down, and the closest person to them would be Osiris. So the first one is gonna come down, and it's gonna attempt to do a bite attack at Osiris. Alright, 1 second. A lot of things I gotta juggle here.
Hey, bro, this motherfucking music got me ready to kill something, brother. Hell yeah. I'm riding in on my goddamn astral plane horse.
So the first one that attempts to come and bite you is going to be a gray one, just for you will need to know. That's going to be a 5 on the dice for a bite attack, plus 5, so that's going to be a 10. What's your AC? That's going to be a miss. And I believe it only has 1 attack per turn. So that's the end of its turn. Next up is going to be one of the eels.
Oh, jeez.
The eel is actually going to go for Seraphina. There we go. This one is going to... creature can make. It's going to make... First, it's going to make a bite attack. That's going to be a 15 on the dice plus 3, so that's going to be 18. 18 hits. 18 hit you?
Who? Seraphina?
Seraphina.
Oh shit! I didn't hear my name. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
you said it.
That
I
18
didn't hear
hit you or
Seraphina.
what?
Yeah.
What
It does.
My armor class is
Knock her out.
13.
Dang.
Alright, damage coming your way.
Yeah, damage, sister.
Piercing eel attack.
Damn, my bad. I thought I heard you say it, but I was like, no. So, my bad.
Hold on, I'm reading something. It says piercing attack, and the eel attaches to the target. While the eel can't make a bite attack, instead it can take. The target takes 1d4 piercing damage to start. So this eel is going to attach itself to you.
Mm-hmm.
So first you're going to take 1d6 plus 1. God damn, what the fuck is with these new dice? Alright, so that's gonna be a whopping 2 damage for this bite. But now the eel is attached to you, and at the start of every round while it's still attached to you, you're gonna take 1d6 plus 1. Next, while it's attached to you, it's gonna take its tail spine attacks. So it gets one of those.
Sentient.
15 again, so that's going to be 15 plus 3. And now I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Lord.
It's going to be a DC 10.
Did y'all hear somebody go, yeah?
I got a 14.
Yeah. Okay.
14 you save, but you are going to take 1d4 piercing damage. So... I see d4s. Another fucking 1! So that's going to be another 2 damage.
Oh, whooping your
with no
ass,
side
bro.
effects.
These baby
I got
bites.
hard scales. I got hard
Ooh,
scales.
you got hard skin. I got soft. I got skin
hard
softness over here. Got some
Oh,
skin
God.
soft.
My God.
Oh, Lord.
Hard skin.
Oh, no.
Oh, brother.
This next shark is going to make another attack, and this one is going to... how much movement do these things have?
So when these sharks came out of the flow of astral space to attack, are they moving back into the flow of astral space after the attack?
No, they're staying
or
over the deck.
Oh, so they just popped on the deck.
Yeah, they're kind of they're swimming through the air. That's what they do. They
okay.
swim through space.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's fucking dope, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking space sharks,
Go ahead,
dude.
Clark.
I love it.
Yeah, Clark. Yeah. That was the most gentleman. Yeah, absolutely. I know that you're drunk. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to chill out before I have to fucking mute one of you for copyright reasons.
My fault. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, indubitably.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next up, this shark is brown in color, and it looks a lot bigger than the other one. And it's going to take its attack on Osiris because that's the only one it can reach. Ooh, brother. Good news, bad news. Which one do you want first?
Well, you know I like my dessert first, so give me the good news.
Shark Week is still a thing. Also, this thing just rolled a nat 20.
Can't. Oh,
Damn,
brother.
you're a fucking chum, bro.
Oh,
about to take
What do you
brother.
want to do?
Pray.
I don't even know if it would even be worth me using shield for this.
No, because it's a nat 20. It's gonna hit you either way.
Yeah,
Well, actually, what does shield add? +5?
+5.
What's your AC right now? 16, so
so
+5.
+5 be 22? 21.
It gets a +6,
21.
so it's still gonna through it.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even
Plus, we
bother burning.
respect nat 20s. It's gonna hit either way.
Yeah, not even worth it.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
This
wait,
one is
no,
going
you know,
to.
Hey, you know what? No, fuck that. Silvery barbs.
Is that for spells only, or does that do?
Nope.
Or is that for
It
attacks
is-
in general?
It is a reaction which you can take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Okay. So barbed. Ooh, that's a 4. That's gonna be a miss now.
Nice.
And this thing only gets 1 attack per turn, so now it missed.
Nice.
And now you have
Just
2
summon your
sharks
dead.
in front of you.
Look at that.
Let me burn that slot.
Go ahead and burn that. Next, because all of the rest of you rolled so terribly, there's another eel.
Oh my god.
The other eel is gonna come after Seraphina. Oh! That's funny. Oh, wow. Well, that's not good. It's going to attempt to do a biting attack, and it's going to latch on also.
Damn.
So, 2d6 plus 2, that's 3 threes, so that's 6. That's going to be 8 damage, and now it is also latched on. And while it's latched on, it's going to attempt to make a tail attack. That's going to be an 11 plus 3.
Oof.
So that one's also going to hit. Give me that DC save. The Constitution save.
Lord.
Tiff.
Oh shit!
Con save.
Lord
I
Jesus.
did do it. I said I had a 14.
The new one? There's another one.
Oh,
Is that the new one?
Oh
No, it's
my.
not. Yeah, I didn't
No,
know
that's
that.
not the new one.
fuck!
Heals.
Damn.
Ooh, now I get to do the cool thing.
Oh god!
Oh boy.
You just wouldn't have heard us. Yeah.
Okay, so you are now poisoned. Until the poison
yikes.
ends, the target is paralyzed.
Ooh.
So you're poisoned for. You're.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
do
are you
have
immune to poison?
Poison resilience. Yes.
So you
Resilience? Resilience.
resilience. That's not an immunity.
God damn it. Okay, well, it's resilience.
Yeah. That's still better than taking full fucking
Yeah,
full
it's-
poison, babe. Poison.
So at the beginning of each turn, the target that's paralyzed can try to make another DC 10 saving throw to try to end the effects. But this is going to be in
Alright.
place for 10 turns.
All right.
Damn, Tiff.
Oh, Clark.
What's that?
Really quick, on the other half of that silvery barbs, I can choose a different creature I can see within range, including myself. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute.
So you want to give her advantage on that check she just did?
I'm within 60 feet?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I got squares here. One.
Because I'm on the
two,
I'm center
three,
forward on the ship. You said she was
five.
more aft.
Well, yeah, but you're still like in the center.
Oh, okay.
She's about 50 feet, maybe 60 feet. So yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah. I do
Go
too.
ahead and roll that check again.
17. Come on.
7.
Oh my gosh.
What? Fucking
Eagles.
Lord. Are you serious? What fucking Lord? You're fucking terrible, cuz.
Alright, let me roll that dude. Let me roll that little D4 worth of damage off that fucking poison tail.
Hey,
Man.
I tried.
You did.
Yeah. It's cool.
That's gonna be another 2 damage for the poison. And then that is the end of the turn. Oh, Cyrus, you are up. You got 2 sharks in front of you, one gray, one brown. The brown one is much larger than the gray one.
All right.
How much damage have I taken altogether? Is it like 5? Or is it 4?
So the first one was 8. So the first is, are you talking about from this second eel that attacked you?
Theory, I
I'm
think she's
guessing.
gonna what you take.
At all.
The first-
I think all together. Because
I'm
I'm
a fucking uppercut you.
I'm sorry.
First turn was 3 damage altogether, because it was 2 1s.
Where is
Wait,
the
no.
10?
No, it was 4 damage, because I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah.
So 4 damage for the first turn. Second turn was a crit, so that was 8 damage
That's what
plus the 3 that just happened because it rolled at 2, so it's 2 plus 1. So that's 11 damage, 15 damage overall for both turns.
All right. Yay.
And you are now paralyzed, by the way. So if anything else wants to attack you, it has advantage.
Okay.
Yay.
But you still have 2 eels attached to you also. So at the beginning of their turns, they're also gonna get their bites off.
Get those bites off, cuz.
Stop.
You heard? Eel getting that bite off.
Eels.
Out.
Osiris, what's your plan?
Okay. What's the distance between me and them? Those 2 sharks.
They're both within 5 feet. They're just
Okay.
one's to the left of you, one's to the right of you.
Okay.
The larger one is to the right of you.
Okay.
Shoot that arrow.
On my long sword, it has a damage roll of 1d8 plus 3, and it also has a 1d10 plus 3. Is that like
Because you
one-handed,
can. That's
two-handed?
one-handed or two-handed.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Because if you have a shield in the other hand, then you can only one-hand it.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not carrying the shield at all. Just a
And
sword.
you can
Just a
two-hand
sword.
it.
Okay.
You can do it.
All right. I'm gonna take a swing with the long sword at the gray shark 2-hand.
All right, go for it.
All right. That's a nat fucking 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You know
That's
you're
funny.
nasty.
All right. Double it up.
Let me get that.
It's gonna be 19 slashing damage.
Oof. Oof.
19 with. So you said 19. Is that with crit or without crit?
That's with
crit.
That's with the crit.
You
Yeah.
put 2 together.
That is this thing's health exactly. Tell me how it looks
Yeah.
when you kill this thing with 1 slash.
Yikes! So I see this motherfucker land in front of me. Draw out my longsword, and with one fell swoop, slice across that shark's fucking head, and you just anime style just see the head just slide off the rest of the body and plop on the deck.
Nice. All right.
Since that was just
that.
a regular attack, I can take a second one because I got extra attack with the sword again, right?
100% can.
All right, let's fucking do that again to the other one. Does 21 hit?
Absolutely does. Actually,
Yeah.
hold on. Yeah, it does.
Uh-oh.
All right, and that's
They're
2
animals. They got natural armor.
Natural.
So let's gonna 2-hand that. Ooh, max roll, 13 damage.
This one is very much still alive.
All right, bonus action. Nope, I'm good. That's it for me.
All right. With that, Nyrin, same thing applies to you. You can use your full dash action to get up here on this turn. You'd just be at bonus actions after that.
All right. So
Or you
I
can-
will do that.
Yeah. Or you can
I will.
just use regular movement, and then you'll be up there next turn and still have your action. But
We're going to.
Oh, so if he wanted to do something from the steps, he could do something from the steps.
not really.
Oh,
I mean, no.
like shoot a gun or something. Or throw a rock.
Let's see. If I use Expeditious Retreat on this,
Do I
does
sound
that give
better?
me okay?
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
just
you're
want
good.
to make sure.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Expeditious Retreat. I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
So I'm casting that because I
Tiffany.
can dash. You said dash gets me up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, as my bonus action, I can dash again. So, what's layout again? Center is
So I believe Expeditious Retreat, does it allow you to dash as a bonus?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's in the verbiage. Yeah. Then yeah. So the layout is as soon as you came up. So you came up on the port side. Whales on the starboard side. You look directly in front of you. There's Drake. You look off to the right, about 25 feet away is Osiris with a giant, large brown shark in front of him. Off to the distance, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 60, almost 70 feet away is Seraphina with 2 eels on her.
It's sucking me dry, man. Hey, cut it out.
Ew. Ew.
Question. I'm just curious. How much did y'all drink before this encounter?
I don't think you want them to think about that.
Who
You should
drank?
keep that question
Who
to
drank?
yourself for the health of the party.
First of all, I just want to say somebody had frozen drinks and frozen lunch or whatever. By the time
Yeah,
I got there,
he got his
so,
drink interrupted.
So yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll do that. Dash up to the top and let's. Oof, that's a rough one. I don't know if I wanna. I am going to dash towards the whale. Which side is the whale on?
The whale is on the starboard side. You could dash to where the other 2 cannons are, and then you would be closer to Seraphina, but you wouldn't be within arm's reach.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay, so you want to dash to the middle cannon?
Yeah.
All right, I'll put you there. You were there.
And that will end my turn.
Cool. Next up is going to be the whale's action. So,
Shit.
if anybody wants to give me an animal handling or maybe a nature check, you can at this
Nature.
time. Before I tell you what this whale does.
Nature.
That's whale, dude.
Nope, nature
What
subject.
the whale
And
did.
what was the other one you said? Animal handling.
To animal handling.
That's a
You get
negative.
one or the other, not both.
I
You
know,
get
that's what
one
I'm
or
saying.
the other.
I just wanted to know which one you were saying because I was like, which one of them
Come
is
on,
best for me?
guys.
So all mine are a -1, so I don't even want to.
Dang.
Roll.
I can try it. Well,
I
I got
I
a
don't
plus
even-
two
+2
animal
on
handling.
+2 on both.
I'll do nature.
It-
Fuck it.
That's
See?
12 plus 2.
What does that say, Clark? What is my? What
A
is my nature say?
0?
A fucking 0. I don't know nothing about nature.
Yeah.
I'm too rich. I don't go fucking hiking and shit and talking to birds and trees and shit. Where's my elf
With
black at?
with a nat 1 -1 that becomes a 0, you
That's
hear the whale's kind of song, and it is extremely enticing to you, almost like a siren song.
Oh,
You-
my
You don't know what
God.
it is, but this whale's doing something to you, but
I
you
got
don't
it.
know what it is. You
Oh,
got
fuck
it.
this big space whale, bro. Ooh, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
Damn.
This
Only got a
nigga.
7.
I got a 15.
That's real crazy. I got a 14.
with a 15. I did set the DC for this at a 12. So with a 15, you see that the whale is like, it's kind of like thrashing, and you see that the other whales are kind of like following suit because there's a pack. There's like 5 of them in total.
Are these space orcas, bro?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
100%.
Oh my god.
And you see that they're kind of in a panic, and you see it's thrashing around. You can tell with a 15 that the whale doesn't fully understand what it is, and it's terrified, and all of that thrashing is creating this gravity field. And all of the other whales are following the one that's in front.
Oh, we about to die. This sounds so good.
Same with a 14. 14 about the same degree.
A 14 about the same degree of knowledge.
Okay.
Because the
But-
DC was
okay.
12.
But I'm the only person that's feeling that thing though. Like, ooh.
Oh,
These being well down, bro.
That's some good shit, man. This is the face I got right here. Listen to that whale shit.
Give me a charisma saving throw right now
All right, bro.
to make sure that the whale doesn't start luring you towards it.
Yeah. You said
God.
charisma. Oh, you said saving. Charisma saving.
Oh my god.
I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, thank
boy.
God.
You-
Thank
you-
God.
Hope so.
You
Oh,
snap
thank
out
God.
of it. You snap out of it. You're like, oh, what?
Ooh, what?
Whales? No. Whale, no. Ah.
Hey,
What the hell
and
that you
in
want
between,
from
I
me?
yell over. I always knew you were the strange cousin.
Man, fuck you, man. I'll shoot your motherfucking ass, bruh. Cousin Black, shoot your ass.
Okay, so after the whale takes its turn, it starts writhing, and that creates like an almost low gravity. So everybody give me a dexterity saving throw to maintain where you're at currently.
Come on, baby, don't you do it. Bitch, it's in the middle. Hey, man, it's in the middle of 5 and 13, so it gave me the 5. Oh, you a dirty bitch.
1 and 4.
I rolled a
Give me a
19.
nat
I rolled a 19.
1. I rolled a
19.
fucking nat
19.
1.
No. Tiffany, you rolled a dirty 24.
I mean,
that
it's
is
dirty
a
shit.
filthiest of 24.
Filthy. Only a filthy motherfucker to roll like that. Hate that right,
that
y'all.
was everybody that rolled a sub 10, you are now knocked prone. It is going to cost you
Oof.
half your movement to get up.
Fuck me.
Oof.
Okay. I'll be alright.
Yeah.
Help.
I'll be
Knock
alright.
down prone.
After the whale's action is the ship's action.
Why is everybody
you
giving
hear-
us options?
You hear King Darius, all men to the cannons, kill the whale.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Alright.
that is on the way. It's going to take them. You know that D&D
Yeah.
rounds work in 10-second increments.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm going to do a ship handler's check to see if he can kind of put some distance between him and the whale. No. He attempts to steer the ship away from the. He attempts to steer the ship away from the whale, but the gravity sucks him right back in.
Oh, damn.
That's what I hear.
All right,
That's the
now we're back up.
yeah.
We're back up to the top of the order. Mr. Drake.
Young master. I was wondering how far away am I from Tiffany?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 60 feet.
What, did I make that to be able to move and attack?
You have, I believe,
You're
30
prone.
feet of movement, which is
okay.
now 15 feet of movement because you've been
That's
knocked
right, I
prone.
was knocked prone. Damn, I was trying to get to. That's basically just trying to get to her.
Yeah, you have 15 feet of movement left after you get up.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get up. Now I got 15. Dirty bitch messed up my silk outfit. Knocked me down. I'm gonna shoot that fucking whale.
I do think you do have javelins, so I mean, if you want to do a ranged attack, you can.
No. I wanted to heal her of her poison. That's what I was trying to get to. I'm saying you
I
have
make
to
an
touch
attack,
her.
Rick.
I have to touch her.
Yeah,
Make
you have to. Oh, you're trying to healing hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, don't worry about it. Well, I'll stand up
Did I
and then
not?
I'll throw my javelin at whatever is
So in order to get the poison off of her, you would need a restoration, not just
Yeah, I know. It's still under the second hand, the number 2.
yeah,
Lesser
yeah.
restoration.
A lesser restoration could do
Yeah.
it, but you would have to get in range to touch her.
You need to touch her, yes, sir. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna stand up and then I just make my way there and I just make my way there. Fuck it.
So you're gonna use your 15 feet of movement. So that's gonna be 1.5 squares to move towards Tiffany. All right. That is your. Do you want to do any weapon attacks, any actions, use any spells, anything offensive?
Let me see. No, because most of mine is. Oh, how far do they gotta be? Creature. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to use thunderclap.
Also, by the way, the 3 asteroids have also now moved closer to the ship.
We're gonna die. Thunderclap. What's in front of me? Not gonna tap. That
If
shark's on our
you,
arms.
what's the range? What's the range
Oh.
on that thunderclap is 5
100.
feet.
Oh, 5 feet. Okay.
So, nothing.
Nothing? Alright, cool, G. I ain't got a goddamn thing.
Again, all you got is throwing javelins.
Yeah, let me throw one javelin. But then I'm trying to hit her, that thing on her arm, so never mind, bro. Unless there's something standing. Like a super speed shark. Where's the super speed shark at?
Well, the big shark's like maybe 10, 15-ish feet away from you.
Throw it at that thing.
Okay, make an
javelin.
attack roll with the javelin.
Okay. Does that got to be equipped?
It's on there.
I don't see it. All I got is
If you go to your
longsword and
actions,
arm.
it's on there.
Okay, actions. Oh, very good. No. It just says longsword and unarmed strike.
If you go into your inventory, I think you have it in there. You just haven't equipped it. I'm not
Okay.
gonna make you cost an action to equip something. It's fine.
Alright. Ah, hey, how you doing, bud? Javelin. Alright, there we go. Roll to hit. It's goddamn 16.
16 hits.
Damage, man. Here it come. 2. 5. It's a 5. It's a 5. It's a
5 more damage to the shark.
Eat my dick, fucking shark, bitch. Yeah!
Oh my god.
I'm a classy nigga, elf, bruh.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
god. Alright, any bonus actions?
I don't think I don't have, no sir. Nope.
Alright, sharks are still very much alive.
One more question.
After you, Sarah, what's up?
2 actions, so move in and then throw on is 2 actions, right?
No, because you didn't. A dash is a dash costs an action. Regular moving does not. So you,
So not
if
another
you
action.
if you have a second attack, you do have a second attack, but
Boy.
you did throw your javelin, and that was your only one.
So I fucked that up. All right, continue, boss. That ends my turn.
Please.
That's awesome.
Okay. Next up in the order, Seraphina, give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you can escape the poison.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You are still very much paralyzed, and now you're going to take 2d6 because you have two eels attached to you. First one's going to be a 1. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. The second one's going to be a 6 plus 1, so that's 7. So that's going to be 9 damage to you.
Good Lord.
Next up is one of the eels.
Eels?
This eel is now... One of the eels is going to detach itself from you, and it is going to use its full movement to attempt to bite and lash on to Nairu.
Oh.
That's going to be a 13 on the die plus 3, so it's going to be 16.
Sheesh. And I will definitely react to that. Where is this at?
Please do.
Take on this possibly engaged. View. Okay. Yeah. Hellish Rebuke. For sure.
Ooh. How much?
Let's see. That is a Dex of 13. But they need to save.
Dexterity save of 13.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that these things... Oh, this thing is actually very dexterous.
Oh god.
With a plus 4 to an 11, that's gonna be a 15. Does it take half damage or none?
Yeah, it takes half.
What's the damage number?
The damage is half. Okay, half, and it will be these whenever it decides to roll on here.
This mission makes me want to kill somebody.
Is that 7?
That is.
Well,
Round
no,
it down.
we're gonna half it to 8. We'll half that to 8. So as this eel comes lunging at you, and then you just look at it and go, "Not today!" with that hellish rebuke.
No.
With a total of 7 hit points on this eel. Tell me what it looks like as you kill this thing before. Well, actually, it has to hit you first. So you're gonna take the damage, but then you hellish rebuke it.
We could take the damage.
Yeah,
Let's
So-
rebuke.
This is gonna be 5 damage to you.
Okay. Damage. Boom. Okay. And then I look at it as it's trying to latch onto my left arm and just go, no.
This thing just melts like fucking something from Alien. Just
Oh my god, get it off me, get it off me, get it off me. Oh.
Wipe.
Alright, that's an eel off the board. Next up, giant brown shark.
Giant brown shark.
It's going
I don't like
to
doing that sound, Terry. Don't ever do that again.
it's gonna look at Osiris, and he's looking a little hungry. A little bit hungry, you know?
Oh boy,
I look up at him because I'm still prone to the ground. Come on, big boy, what you got?
Oh, you're prone.
gosh.
This is advantage. Thanks.
Oh.
13.
Bro.
Hold on.
13.
Let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick.
Ah,
That's
sorry.
why I just did.
Damn.
It's okay. The second one was a not one. 13 plus 6.
That's a
Reaction.
19.
Reaction shield.
Okay.
Oh,
Shield
boy.
blocks it. Go ahead and burn that spell slot.
Yes, sir.
So you see this thing goes to open its mouth really, really wide, right? And it's almost about to bite down on you as you cast this shield, and it kind of bounces its teeth off of it.
Damn.
Plink.
What a save, brother. What a save.
All right,
What
next
a
up is that
scene.
second eel. This one is gonna have the good sense to stay attached to Tiffany.
The good sense the good Lord gave it.
So it's just gonna attempt to sting her one more time with the tail. So that's gonna be a 7 on the dice plus 3 is gonna be a 10. You save from that. But it has advantage because you're paralyzed.
Hell no.
Good news, bad news?
Good news, bad news.
Good news, bad news?
Good news.
Tiff.
Good news.
Good news is it's only a D4. Bad news is that was a nat 20.
Oh my.
Damn.
You know, we get nasty.
So that's going to be 2 of these little D4s. So that's going to be a 3. And that's going to be a 1. So that's going to be 4 damage plus 2. So that's going to be 6 damage to you. And you can't get more poisoned. So, like,
You can't get
No.
more poisoned if you're poisoned. They can't poison you if you're poisoned.
So this, after this eel's turn, it's still going to stay attached to you. And it is going to be Osiris's turn.
Alrighty, then I'm going to use my movement to get up, dust myself off, and swing at this shark
Importante.
with my sword.
All right. Give it an attack roll.
It's
Wait a second.
Oh, that's
That's
definitely
like
not going to
first.
hit. That's a 10.
No, you got 2 attacks, though. Swing again.
Alrighty, let's do it again. That 21 better hit.
It is. That definitely hits.
Dirty.
Fuck yeah. And of course, you know, we
The filthiest of 21.
The filthy.
filthy. I mean, real nasty.
Nasty.
Man, I
Oh,
need
max
one of these.
damage again. 13. 13 slashing damage.
Kill him.
Alright, so that's going to be another 13. This
Kill
thing is
Osiris.
looking bloodied, but it's still very much still intact.
All right.
Bonus action?
I don't think I have. Nope, I do not have bonus. So that's gonna be it.
Alright. After you, Nyrin.
I reckon.
Oh! Let's see.
Show them your
So
power.
I need to. Ooh. I'm trying not to use everything I have because it's just ridiculous. Can I do something fun?
Yeah, I
Can
like
I
fun.
do something fun?
I like fun.
All right.
We like fun.
So, can I put? Can I cast Magic Stone on one of the cannonballs?
Ooh.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, why not?
All right. So that will add a 1d6 plus 2 to this cannon, and I want to fire that. That's my bonus action.
Okay.
Totally.
Cast Magic Stone. Now you're gonna shoot cannon. Okay.
Yeah. Please tell me there's ammunition by me.
You can. Yeah, it costs an action to reload though. But yeah.
Okay. That's fine. So with that Magic Stone is I'll touch 3 of them, and I'll load in one of them.
Okay.
Well-
The cannon was already loaded. I'll say that you
Okay.
touched the one that was in there.
Cool. All right. Yeah. I'll fire that.
All right.
Fire. Do I need the roll? 16.
16. Where the cannon gives you a +6.
Yeah.
With that, let's see.
Also, wait. This gives
What's
me a +5
Thanks.
from being Magic Stone. Also,
A
Wow.
+5. Okay.
yeah.
So
like a
that's
total-
now. I mean, you hit it. You definitely hit it.
All right.
So what does that add to damage?
1d6 plus 2 here.
And now I need the numbers for the ballistas. Cannon crew. Okay. This cannon does 16 d10.
Yo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, and I need a D6. Okay,
Plus
brother.
2. Okay, brother.
Let's do this.
Okay, brother.
Rolly. I wish that would actually roll. Did that not roll? Oh, there it
It
is.
did,
Okay.
because they added your 1d6 on it as well.
Where is it?
Plus 2, that's 89.
That's 89 damage, bruh.
On that cannon.
So you touch the ammunition before you shoot it. It's glowing with energy. You shoot it at this whale, and you hit it, and then immediately the whale starts writhing in pain. That cannonball just blasted a big hole in it. There's blood everywhere. It's very much still alive, but now it is very panicked. And you see that it begins to thrash after it's been hit, and the tail of the whale thrashes and hits the ship again. So I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from that. But it also starts hitting the asteroids around it, right?
Yeah. That's raining hell on us.
So now it hit another one of the rocks. That one is now off course, headed towards the ship. So now there's 4 asteroids, and it also. And when it hit that one, it also disturbed another pack of eels and sharks.
Oh, God.
Why the fuck you
How
shoot
wonderful.
it, cuz?
Hey, Darius told us what to do.
Yeah,
save would be good.
You're right. He did.
Yes, I'm gonna need a dex save from everybody again.
God
Hi-ya.
damn. Deck save.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Whale.
The dirtiest.
Oh my god.
And I mean the filthiest of 21.
Oh, save it.
I'll be dead
That's
before
it.
the damn adventure starts.
Dang, that dirty.
Dirty,
30s.
couple dirty 20s.
Yep.
If you rolled sub 10, you're knocked prone. Tiffany
gosh.
is knocked
I'm
prone,
laying
paralyzed.
down.
And poison. And poison.
And
Sucking
hey, you
me
can't be more
dry,
poisoned.
man.
You can't get. They can't poison you if you're
They
poisoned.
can't poison you if you're poisoned.
All right. That was the end of your turn,
Fight
right?
back, Guardian.
Fight.
Fight back.
Fuck you, Osiris. God
What?
No, wait, that would have
That's
been
action,
no,
but
who
that's
is that?
Osiris.
It's not
That's
Osiris. That's
Shacks.
yeah.
But with the end of your turn, that was the whale's turn. The whale used its reaction to do that. I'll say that the whale. You see that the whale begins crying out in pain, and then you see that the other whales behind it start to frenzy.
Oh no.
Oh
my
we
We
are
are going to die in a stampede
And you
of
see that-
whales.
And you see that the other whales behind it start to kind of pick up pace, to kind of like meet it where it is.
Oh, they are going to smash
Oh,
us to death.
Lord.
Okay.
What's up with our crew? What's up with our crew? The
Well,
ship? What's
next
going
is
on?
the ship's action, and you
All
see.
right, yes.
And you see that a couple different sailors start running up, and you see that they're going to use full dash actions to get over to the cannons, and you see that they begin to start reloading them. They're not. One of them can't reach the farthest cannon, but they can reach the 2 that you guys shot.
Okay.
So they did come up and reload those cannons. So those are now reloaded.
Yeah.
And Darius is going to attempt to put some space between you guys and the whale again to see if it can avoid another thrashing.
Let's go.
He has now put a little bit of distance away from you guys and the whale, so if it thrashes again, it won't hit the ship.
Yes.
Um,
No hits.
That's good news. Bad news is I got to roll for these 4 asteroids. The way the ship works is this ship has 300. The ship has 300 HP. Each of these asteroids, because they're hitting the ship, they do about 3d10 of damage. They have to pass the ship's damage threshold though, in order for that damage to count. The damage threshold is 20.
Oh no.
So if any of these hit and do less than 20, the damage doesn't count because it has to break the threshold.
Okay. Okay.
So first they have to roll to hit the ship. The ship
That's full.
also has an AC of 15.
Yeah. Come on, shit.
First one misses.
Come on, Bertha.
Second
Come on.
one misses.
There you go.
Third one hits.
Shit.
Fourth one hits.
So we got 2 shots. All right, let's kill him. Okay. Okay.
Let's kill
What we'll do.
All right, now I'm gonna start rolling my d10s.
Lord.
Oh no. First one, 6.
Should boing burger. That's fine.
Hey,
6.
hey,
That one's cocked. Gotta re-roll it. 1, 0. So it's gonna be 10. That first one only gets a 17. It doesn't break the damage threshold.
Ooh, shields maintaining.
Second one, 6. 1. That's a 9. That one does not break the damage threshold either. They hit the deck, kind of break apart, but no damage to the ship. Next, it goes back up to the top of the order with Drake. Unless you were knocked prone, you do have full movement now.
Wonderful. I would like to run to the young lady on our team. I can never remember her name. I just met her.
So you moved 15 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're about 40 feet away.
Wait,
Oh.
he didn't move over there before?
You moved 15 feet.
Oh, okay. Dang.
So
Oh,
hold
shit.
on.
I was about to say, if you're using full movement,
1,
that'll give me a
2,
45.
3. I'll say, you know what? I'll say she's 35 feet away, so that puts you at 30 feet. Your weapon has 5 feet of range. Merry Christmas.
But I
Ooh.
I'm trying to touch her.
How about
you can
get
hit
rid
the
of the thing
eel
that's,
off her.
that's, that's
I'm gonna
hurting
hit the,
her
all right,
first?
well then I'm gonna hit the eel then, bruh.
Go
All
ahead,
right,
you
so
better.
roll an attack roll against the
better.
eel.
14, shawty. Oh, it's a 20, my bad. Add the other pieces on there.
Ooh.
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Now it got two. It got 2 things on here. Do I push? No, I'm gonna push both of them. That one. And
Is,
then.
No,
one
you
hand-
press.
is
You
one
press
hand or two
only.
hand?
It's only one hand or two hand.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I
the
did
bigger
that one.
number is two handed.
Okay, I swiped the big hand, the 2 piece. The big
Okay.
number.
7 damage is this thing's exact HP. Tell me what it looks like as you slice this eel off of
Oh, bruh.
Tiff.
I reach for my blade up on my hip, like, cousin, watch this bitch, and I swing up like that, spit it, and slide it back down into my sheath, and that motherfucking eel just slit in two and evaporated into the sky like eel dust. And I'm like, hey, lady girl, come on, get up, horn girl. Get on up. Let that thing bite on you like that. Get up. I'll bite you like that.
I ain't got no blood left. I can't get up.
Girl, if you don't get your...
I ain't got
She's
no
still.
blood left.
You're yelling, get up. She's paralyzed.
Oh, can I... Do I still got attack left?
No. You have another attack if you want it.
Well, can that attack be magic?
What's your magic?
If it's a
range?
cantrip-
No, yours is still touch. Yours is
If
still
it's a,
touch.
if it's a, if it's a
I'm gonna touch-
cantrip, yeah.
No, I was gonna touch her. I can't touch her that yet.
She.
Except if she put her hand out,
Yeah.
reach out to me, touch
Can
me.
you? it's 5. It's 5 feet. You probably have a 5-foot wingspan. I'll say
Okay.
that you like dive out.
And touch her. I would like to use lesser restoration on Tiffany.
Jesus.
Okay, she's now cured of her poison.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have to roll for that? No, it just doesn't.
No, this happened.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, Tiff, you are no longer poisoned. Does lesser restoration also give health or no?
Nah, I don't do that shit. She just get her motherfucking ass.
It's just
up.
okay.
It says, yeah. It
Aren't you a snake? How you get
hold on,
poisoned?
one more thing. I got
That's
a
what I say
question.
from across the way.
It says
How you
you
get
touch a
poisoned?
creature,
Snake?
which can be bounded. Oh yeah,
Mind
that's
your
it. Yeah, that's
business.
it. No HP or nothing like that, bro. So
Wait,
she
is
just
that a spell?
Yeah, I spelled it. Yeah, it was a spell. That's why I asked.
Brother, you can only use cantrips,
Oh,
brother.
then I guess you breaking her sick ass back down on the ground.
Dang, back on the ground.
And then with that being said, I want to use Thunderclap on whatever else is around us.
So there aren't any enemies left. They haven't swam over.
Okay, well then that's my turn then, cuz. That's me. That's it. Drake out.
Okay, Drake out. After you, so just to let you guys know, I did roll all of the other monsters back in.
Oh shit.
So big sharks still left. 2 smaller sharks swam in. So they're going to be swimming in. They're off the side of the ship right now. It's going to be 2 gray sharks and it's going to be 3 eels. The gray shark is right after Terry, and then it's going to be Seraphina, and then 2 more eels.
Oh gosh.
One of them rolled absolutely dreadfully, so he will be after Nyra.
Yes.
And then another shark rolled literally a nat 1.
Sure.
So 2 sharks, 3 eels. Seraphina, you are up. You are knocked prone, so you have to use half your movement to get back up.
Alright, half my movement to get back up. And I am going to... What do I want to do? How many are left?
So the ones that are off the ship, off the side of the ship, are probably about 30 feet away. Like 30, maybe like 40 feet away. There's a big shark that's on the deck in front of Osiris, and then there's also a cannon right next to you that's loaded.
You think what is close?
You can shoot the cannon.
I'm gonna shoot the cannon.
You can,
I'm gonna shoot the cannon.
Cannon.
Yeah.
All right, give me a flat d20 roll, and then we're gonna add a +6 to it.
This shit about to be fucking terrible.
Boy, you was smashing them grippos, my nigga.
Alright, I got an
I didn't
11.
even see it.
That's gonna be an 11. Your 11
6,
gets a
17?
+6. It's gonna be a 17. That's enough to hit whale if you're aiming for whale. Go ahead and
Yes.
roll your what was it? 16 d10?
16, yep, 16 D10.
16
Yeah.
d10.
16
How the hell I
D10.
do that?
Just keep tapping the D10.
Yeah, hit the d10 button
16
So it
16.
says, yes. That's what,
1,
it's a cannon.
2.
No.
No.
Tiffany.
What?
Tap the D10 continuously, not the blue at the bottom.
Yeah,
What?
the number will build up.
Tap the D10
It's the...
multiple times.
Oh. So how
Yeah,
many
Add,
times is
add,
that?
add 13. Add 13 more of them.
Yeah, 13 D10 now.
Okay.
Or you need one more in there.
No,
No, because you
13.
hit 3 of them already.
13, and then we'll
13,
add the
15,
11.
16. The 7 and the 5.
Oh, I didn't. No. That's her. That was her D20. That was the 11.
Oh, that was the hit roll.
So she
Oh,
needs
yeah,
one more
one more.
D10.
One more.
Dang, this girl. 12. Dang.
Oh, nice.
22.
Nice.
92. 92.
This whale is at death's door, and it is very much aware of you right now. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Alright.
It done got aggro on you.
Oh my
Boy, it's like-
goodness.
That's like some-
that was
like some
cost of
Destiny
action,
2 shit.
right? My bonus actions would be... Who goes after me? It would be...
After you in the lineup is Osiris.
I give Osiris Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Is that a combat bardic?
Does she have those yet?
I
Or is it
don't
regular
think I
bardic?
do. I believe it's regular. As a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you gains inspiration die. 1d8 for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, that's combat.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, combat bardics are like only like a fucking. That's a Baldur's Gate thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the die on that bardic?
I believe it's a
1d8.
D6. Oh, it's a D8? God damn, it's a D8 on this. Alright. With that, next up is we got a shark and 2 eels. The shark is going to swim over and it's going to join the larger shark in trying to attack Osiris. Actually, no. This one's gonna swim down and it's gonna attack Naru.
We.
With a fucking nat 1, it bites a whole lot of fucking nothing.
Damn.
Turn gone. Eels. Eels are gonna descend down. One is gonna go after Osiris, and the other one is gonna go after Naru.
Lord Jesus.
The one that goes after Osiris with its bite attack crits. This dice is hot.
Good
Hot today,
God
dude.
Almighty.
I'm using the tower. I'm using the dice tower, bro. It's not me. It's the dice. They came
It's
charged.
not me.
It's not me. That's gonna be 2d6. So that's
You know
gonna
what?
be a 5 and a 3. What's up?
You know what to do with that?
Yeah,
I'm gonna burn my last spell slot. It's silvery bars at that 20.
Rerolling. It got an 8, so that's gonna be an 8 plus 3, so that's gonna miss.
Oof.
That's my last spell slot.
Boy.
It's getting rough.
It's
out
gonna
here.
use its second attack, and it's gonna attempt to hit you with its tail. So that's gonna be a 13. That's gonna be a miss. Nyrin, same to you. First one's gonna try to attack you. It's gonna be a 15 plus 3 is 18 for that bite attack.
Yep. Yep, that hits.
That's gonna be a 6 plus 1 is 7.
Oh my
And
gosh.
now it is latched onto you. It's gonna take its tail attack. It's gonna be a 5 on the dice. That does not hit. Don't gotta worry about the tail. Next up, large brown shark that's very heavily damaged. And god damn it if it's not gonna try to do the thing it's been trying to do.
Well,
Fuck me.
it's definitely going to do it now because I got no other way to defend myself now.
Not if it rolled a 5. It's only 11.
Damn.
This thing is pissed. It is so mad, but it can't do anything about it. That's a miss. Next is going to be Osiris. You're up.
Alrighty. Long
You got it.
sword to that motherfucker's head.
Do it.
19.
Hits. Roll damage.
That's going to be 8 slashing.
8 slashing. It is looking pretty fucked up.
And you know what?
Wait, didn't I lose the Bard against?
No, he's still hit. The Bardic doesn't add to the damage, only to the hit.
Yeah. And you know what? For shits and giggles, can I cantrip Firebolt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
You're really close though. So what's the range on that?
It is 120 feet.
What's the short end?
There is no short end.
Okay, then yeah, you should be fine.
All right.
It rolls flat.
14.
14 to hit. Yep,
Alrighty.
that hits.
That is going to be 6 fire damage.
Alright. Very much fucked up. Still very much alive, then. Actually, hold on.
Do I have to cast smash?
Hold on, that's okay. Gotta do some math. 26
What?
plus 9 comes.
Any elemental weakness? Wink.
I would have told you if there was. You
And,
can elementally go fuck yourself.
All right. No bonus action for me.
I did not see that coming.
I'm done.
Nyron, you're up.
Now you're
Ha
right.
ha ha ha. You know what? Let's
Is your music hitting, by the way?
The music is hitting.
It is.
Ew, that's short range. Let's. I don't like this. I would be crazy to do a firebolt on this thing, wouldn't I?
Oh,
Not
fireball.
really. It did,
fire
his
will.
damage. His damage did full.
So let's go ahead and do a firebolt on this because that's a cantrip, and I can use that to get this thing off me.
Okay.
So,
Just roll to hit.
18 plus 5.
12.
That's gonna hit. Roll damage.
And let's do this. If this thing. There it is. Jesus.
There you
13.
go.
13. This thing is melted.
You see,
All right.
cousin, that's how you do this.
This man's got 2 kills in the bag. I mean, if you keep them count.
I see.
All right, bonus actions. You want to do anything?
Ooh. Yes. For my bonus action. Ooh. Damn, can I summon this? Oh, you know what? Ha. What you can see. I want to make sure I get this right because I don't want this to be an action that's taken as a bonus action. Oh, it tentacles is a deep attack. Nope. I'm going to let's call it touch 3 more. No, how many did I fire off? 1. So I'm gonna touch 1 more cannonball.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna roll this. This is gonna represent a little luck check, right?
Oh gosh.
Let's see if the pirates who came up to the deck had the wherewithal to load the special ammo.
Wow.
We'll call it 11. 11 up they
You should,
did. 10
you should
down
buy-
they did not.
Should box
Give me
of doing
15.
that one.
15.
You get a 12.
I'm not Brennan Lee Mulligan, but I will attempt to raise my dice tray up like a jackass. Can you see it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Back. There we go.
All right. That's a 10.
Yo.
Damn.
Oh,
Well, looks like
They
them
did not
bulls-
notice.
They didn't special the special heat.
And special heat
How
is
would you
not
not
going.
pick up the light special heat that's glowing, bruh?
The special
Stupid
glowing.
ass, fucking ass,
Boy.
dumb ass pirates. Gotta go to pirate
Boy.
school.
Pirate school. For
Okay.
real.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, after you, there's one more eel that's swooping down. It saw you kill its eel brother. It wants it back in blood. It rolled a 2. It doesn't matter what it was.
Hey, listen, 'cause that last spell slide, that spell slide was about to get booked. Like,
Shit, long as the motherfucker don't see me, I don't
even
matter about nobody.
Funny thing, Seraphina, little gray shark coming right for you.
Oh my god, I
great
need a
shark.
blood transfusion
Baby.
at this point.
It rolls a 2.
Baby
It
shark.
doesn't matter. It doesn't care what it
Damn,
wants.
they don't want
It
nothing.
hates
Clearly.
you.
They just want to be where you are.
oh my gosh.
What's up?
I forgot to give
Did you
myself the advantage from that last silvery bar, so I'll give it to myself on my
On your next attack.
Yeah.
So this Kindori that you have now shot has now fully staring you all down. It's like you see that its one large eye is now tracking the ship.
Disgusting.
This is a 120-foot cone.
We are about to experience devastation.
That's the
out, kid.
whole.
Oh, hush.
I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Damn.
Oh.
Well.
Wisdom save.
Now I'm about to kick this
Here
fucking
we go
out.
again.
I'm about to start my goddamn
Glad I
game.
got
Here
Because this is
we
fucking
go again.
ridiculous.
Damn, sis, we gonna take care of you, okay?
I don't think you should be talking right now.
Damn.
Not a check, a save. You gotta make that a
I
save.
hit you.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I think I gotta make that save. My bad.
No, I'm talking about saves.
Oh, okay.
No, my
The
bad.
DC is 14, by the way.
That's
That's crazy.
That is
I rolled a
nuts.
16 plus.
What? Fuck this shit.
I'm
What did I roll?
Fuck all
18.
this shit.
Damn, I rolled a 10, cuz. Hey, I got like a
This
don't I got
again.
like a repeat button or something I can try again?
You got luck points? Did
No,
you
I
pick
said,
luck
do I-
points?
Do I have luck? I bet I don't. I
Did you-
bet I
did you pick-
don't.
Well, here's the
Nah, I
thing.
don't.
He gave his silvery barbs to himself.
Uh-huh.
So, hold on, you do still have a reaction, but you don't have any spell slots left.
Who, me? Oh, he's
Oh.
about him. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
Hold on, let me
I
think.
rolled an 18 though.
Not for yourself, for him.
Oh.
No, I don't got nothing.
There may be one saving grace. Ooh, shame on you for being the wrong type of bard, so you don't have cutting words.
I just do have cutting words.
Do you have cutting words?
Yeah,
Did I not see it?
I do have cutting words.
Where is it?
It's in my, what you call it?
Is it in your spells?
It's a
in my arm
reaction.
person.
It's in my bag.
Oh,
It's in my bag.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh. Her chances are moving up.
Let me read it. Hold on.
Let's ensure.
Reaction. Cutting words as a reaction, and not immune because you can see you can make some attack roll and ability check. You can expend this part. So you can't use cutting words on yourself, but you. Ooh, there's a chance that this works, and there's a chance that it doesn't work, because you can essentially use cutting words as a help instead of a hindrance, but it depends on how you roll, because as cutting words as it says, well, actually no, because you fail your check automatically because you failed your check, so now you're blind because you can't see them. Sorry. She can't use the cutting words.
Damn.
Give them hope and take it away.
Taking it away.
Damn.
Like, oh, here's your hope. Psych it thought.
Damn.
I tried to rules lawyer it in your favor. I did.
Yeah.
Damn. Stomp him in the
Damn.
butt.
Yeah,
I know it's your first time playing as a bard, so I tried to
I know.
see if maybe I could rules one.
I know.
Yeah. If you did not pass a DC 15, Merry Christmas. You're blind.
Sheesh.
Damn.
And you can repeat
that's rough.
the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Oh shit.
And it's going to be a DC 14.
Okay. Let me get that. Okay.
So
Let me get that.
So as this says, attack rolls against creatures that are blind have advantage. Just because you're blind does not mean that you can't make attack rolls. You just make them with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's rules as written.
Well, that rule is written.
And it says if you have to make an ability check that requires you to see something, it's an automatic failure. So all the blind people, that's just for you. All right, so who's blinded?
Everybody.
It is
Not everybody.
everybody.
There's only two of you. Seraphina and Drake are blinded, and now the whale is going to make a tail attack against the ship. First, he has to see if he can break that 15. He has a plus 10 to this.
Oh my, give it to.
That's a 17 plus 10 is a 27 to hit the ship.
Well, here's my roll.
I'm gonna borrow somebody's digital dice for a second because I don't feel like counting up that high. Maybe maybe the digital dice will be nice to you.
No, it won't.
Let's see if this thing can break the damage threshold. It does indeed. That's going to be 31 points of damage to the ship.
Out of 300.
And then...
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. It only has one attack, one bonus action. If you're blind, remember you make those saves at the end of your turn, so it's going to be the last thing you do. After that, it's going to be the pirates' turn. They're going to use their action to reload any cannons that have been expended. And now Captain Darius is going to attempt to move away from the whale again to get out of thrashing range from that reaction. That is... Ooh, that's cocked. He does not.
Shit, Cap. Come on, Cap. Fuck you doing up there, bruv?
Back up to the top of the order with Drake.
Few questions, my good man. A spell
Yes.
is one action or two actions? So I'm trying to understand.
The spell is one action. You have one. You have two attacks per action. You can do one physical attack and then a cantrip as your other action, but you can't use a spell that requires a spell slot.
Got it. Thank you. Because I didn't understand. Like, so when I have it, we'll say it again. Attack.
Unless that spell requires a bonus action.
Okay. So
if
attacks,
the spell,
I mean, the action, two attacks, right? So one action, two attacks, or
one action equals two physical attacks, or one physical attack and one cantrip.
you got it, boss. Okay. Can I touch myself?
Hey, yo!
Absolutely. I know what you mean by that. I know what you mean by that, and absolutely you can.
Okay.
You can. You can.
You might have to paywall that shit, bro.
I would like to cast lesser restoration on myself.
You have given yourself the gift of sight.
Thank you, sir. And as a bonus move, place my cantrip to thunderclap.
No, because that spell required a spell slot.
You said that, and I am out of options. Thank you for shopping.
You're in bonus action.
Yeah, bonus.
I don't have
any bonus action.
I don't think so because it has extra attack.
No.
You have
It'll say literally bonus
No,
action.
it just says 2-weapon fighting, and then I could use Sanctuary or Branding Smite as a bonus action. So those are my.
So the smites get attached to your attacks.
Okay.
So like if you hit something, you can choose to add a smite with it. You just got to burn a spell slot.
And that'd be what slot would that be? The big twos or the ones, or would that?
It depends. So a smite adds 1d8 for every spell slot. So 2d8 if you do a second level, 1d8 if you do a first level.
Got it. No, I have it. Okay, you got it, boss. Nope, I think I'm done. Because I healed myself. I didn't hit nothing. So I can't
All right,
smite nothing.
Seraphina, you are no longer paralyzed, but now you are blind.
Yay!
No. Go.
So
What a way to live.
What a nice way to be a bard.
okay, I don't
That
have
first
to
good
see
move.
to cast this, right? I want to cast Shatter.
Does it require sight? Well, you have to say where you're casting it.
I'm casting it.
You can't see.
Fuck! Can I point? Shit!
What you pointing at? What are you pointing at?
What are you pointing
You
at?
gotta know what you're pointing at. As far as we know, you pointing at a fucking rock.
I like ultimatums. All right. I'll say that if you would like to cast Shatter, I'll say that there's probably a 10% chance that you hit your intended target. So I will roll a
Tiffany.
D100.
Tiffany,
Oh my
Okay,
god.
you're
okay.
casting Shatter blind.
Okay. Stop. Okay, I'm done.
I can roll a D100.
No.
I can roll.
No. I don't
You
have
sure?
any luck today. I'm not
You
doing
sure?
none of that shit. Nope.
Bro, Clark,
No.
Clark
Please don't.
really
Hey,
wants to
thank
roll
you,
that
thank you,
D100, bro.
Fun.
I really do appreciate you
I-
giving me the
That's
opportunity,
crazy.
bro. It's like that one episode in motherfucking
That's
Solo
crazy.
Leveling. Are you sure? You sure you don't remember how to watch sure? Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm trying my best to find something that I
Bro, you
can
better touch
use.
yourself like I did. You guys ain't got no healing powers?
I have healing
Hey,
word.
Tiff. Tiff.
What?
Go to your spells.
I
Go to
have
first
healing-
level spells
I have
now
healing
and
word.
look at the very first one. That's above Bane.
Get the fuck out of here.
What's
Keep
those
that
at?
to
Fuck
yourself.
outta here.
Keep that
I
to yourself.
Forgot. Oh,
Keep it to
shit,
yourself.
I do.
Keep it to yourself.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nah, bro. Fuck that, bro. You cheated, bro. Give everybody 10 HP points on GP. No.
Hey, oh, GP.
Keep
Boy.
it to yourself.
Nah, fuck
Oh, that's
that.
funny. That's so funny.
That's real crazy.
That still requires a sight component.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you got good shit and you still can't see it. Oh,
I
man.
can't touch. I can't talk to myself with healing word. No, I can't. So.
Hey, yo, this vampire blood smells good as fuck.
God damn it! Everything you see in your range. You see. God damn.
It's crazy how sight is
Well,
involved in almost anything.
you do the save at the end of your turn, so you can say, "I just choose to do the save," and then it's just a DC 14
Just
wisdom
fuck
save.
it. I choose to do the save because I can't do shit.
Alright.
Good Lord.
Roll. Give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Come on, Mama need to live.
Mama
You
need
son
to
of a bitch.
live.
Ah,
Not a 4.
that's a 3. You
Why
are
she-
still blind.
Why is she here, bro?
After Seraphina, Baby Shark, this is the one that attempted to
Oh
take
my
a bite out
God.
of. This one attempted to take a bite out of Osiris the first time. This one gets an 8 on the dice, which is going to come out to a miss. Papa Shark. Well, actually, no. Next is the Eel. The Eel gets a 17 on the dice plus 3, which is a dirty 20. It's going to attempt to attach itself to Osiris.
Dirty 20. Can't do nothing about that, man.
I don't think you have any spell slots, so you're just gonna have to get
No.
bit.
Damn.
6 plus 1 is 7 damage, and now it's attached to you. Tail
7.
attack, yes, no, maybe. Tail attack misses.
Damn, I just bought this.
Next, Big Shark. Real angry with you. Can't hit shit. What's your AC? What's your AC?
16.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so
bro.
fucking much.
Bro,
They
you
rolled a
getting...
14.
Wow.
This shark will never be able to fucking do anything. This
Nope.
is a
Fucking
waste,
waste.
dude.
Damn, brother.
It does something so fucking cool. Next up, after the shark, is Osiris. You're up. You got an eel attached to you. You got a shark. You got a
Please.
baby shark to the left of you. You got Papa Shark in front of you.
All right, let's
You got two
fire,
attacks, bro?
let's firebolt this eel off me.
Okay.
Roll
okay.
it. Roll the attack.
Let's burn some shit up.
16.
Hits. Roll damage.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll that. Let's roll
You know,
that
I get
beautiful
used to
damage.
footage.
I'm restarting my phone. Fuck this.
12 fire
Shit.
damage.
Cooked it.
Fire good.
Fire.
Fire
Plenty
good
of-
in space.
Plenty
Which is
of
crazy.
plenty of Inagi on the deck of the ship.
Barbecued eel. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, where my special sauce?
I know,
man,
right?
You could keep that
Right.
shit to
Give me some
yourself,
soy
cause I remember last
sauce
time you
real
pulled
quick.
out that stuffed sauce, bro.
Special
All right.
sauce? What you mean? Man?
Alright,
Then,
tucked it.
then long sword to that to big boy over there. No dig.
Alright, roll hit.
No diddy. No did.
Ooh, no, that's not gonna do it. That is an 8.
Swing and a miss. You guys can't hit each other.
You guys are just a forbidden love over these
Oh
guys.
wait, let me use my bardic inspiration. Add a D8 to that. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Big. Yeah.
He's so bardic.
Add a D8 to that. Oh, and it's an 8. Ooh.
That's a hit now.
Wow.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Look at this guy.
Let me get that. Let me get that.
Yeah.
8 slashing damage.
That's it,
Tell me what
bro.
it looks like when you kill it.
Damn, it's dead though.
After multiple swipes, trying to chop this big boy down,
People.
with one last swing, I slice his fucking chest open, and all you see is just everything just bleh, all out on the deck. And we're gonna have some fucking sushi when this shit is done.
I don't know if
I
I'm
ain't eating
pretty
that
sharp,
shit,
bro.
bro.
Hey
That's
man,
pretty sharp.
hey,
We're trying to bite everybody.
So
Hey.
you slice this thing's stomach open, and then the contents of it, you just see a bunch of different skeletons, and none of it touches you, but you have the feeling that if this thing would have swallowed you, you would have been in there with poison, with a bunch of acid and poison gas.
Let me get that.
Yeah. I don't want that.
Dodges.
hey, can
bullets.
I just yell to everybody that can hear me? Hey, do not let the big brown one swallow you.
Why the fuck would I let it
Hey, yeah.
swallow me, nigga?
So wallow
You think I came out here to get ate by a
Wallow.
shark, nigga? I know that's a given.
in a time of
Hey,
swallow.
I'm
That's
just,
it.
I'm just
Samuel
saying,
Jackson.
I'm just saying,
You just got
you
Samuel
don't
Jackson.
Hey,
want
this nigga just got
those
his jacket.
problems.
Hey, cuz, shoot that nigga, bro.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Shoot him, cuz.
Okay.
You closest.
After Osiris is Nyron. Nyron, you're up.
Nailed it.
Okay. How do we say this whale is looking?
Really bad, bro.
Very, very hurt. Very hurt.
All right.
Hey, cuz, I bet you can't kill no space whale. Hey, cuz,
You
you
know
can't kill
what?
no space whale.
Did they didn't load up my my special ammo?
Oh, blame it on the rain, nigga. Blame it on the rain. Blame
Nope.
it on
Okay.
the rain.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm still gonna roll. Still gonna roll.
I'm still trying to save this damsel in distress over here before she die on us.
Don't you fucking do it. Don't you say it.
Hey, cuz,
What's up, cuz?
watch this.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, I wish I could type this number in instead of pressing it this many times.
Oh
Say
God
my
damn,
Say the
dude.
number,
God.
bro. Say the number, bro. Hold
30.
on, hold on.
32?
Damn. 32 what, nigga? 32 what?
32 D10.
32 D10.
Holy shit.
Hey, cuz, I said you can't kill no whale. I didn't say you can't obliterate no whale. This is nuts, bro.
Oh man, it's my screen ain't even loading up because there's so many. What the?
I think you broke
You
it.
broke it.
32.
Just
How many?
150.
150 points of, what is that, bludgeoning?
What is that?
as I fire off this cannon,
you just
what I
noticed.
say,
You
you know
noticed.
what I say? King Darius, witness me.
Damn.
I got. Let me.
Ah.
Let me set the
Special
stage.
blue cannon.
Oh.
Gotta pause the music for this one.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Fearing it. My cousin
So
out here
he-
fucking shit up.
So you see her kind of aim the cannon down on this giant space whale. And you see that he aims it right at the giant space whale's eye. It blinks, cannon fires off. Goes directly through the eyeball.
Damn.
Hits the brain, completely
Sheesh.
obliterates it.
And
a
if we add in like the
huge-
Fire Force sound to that, please,
Oh,
that would have been perfect.
Shit. Wow.
I got you. Hold on. You all of a
Yes.
sudden, you guys just see this thing's head explode. And you all feel the force. You guys just feel a large air, just the force of this thing's head exploding. Just
Oh, I don't got. I better not get no goddamn space chunks on my
I'm
fucking
barely
suit.
standing up.
everyone's now covered in whale blood. And as this happens, you guys feel the whale was pulling you along with its path.
Nah.
You are now being pulled in its path as it dies. It just starts sinking. And all of the other whales now frenzy because the pack leader is dead. And you see that the other whales now just begin panicking, thrashing around, hitting the ship.
Thanks a
They
lot,
start doing
cuz.
some rolls here.
Thanks a lot, cuz. You did the shit, bro. Hey. Gang, bro.
Witness me.
Well, you ain't did nothing but shoot the gun that he gave you. What you did? Nothing. He put the ship in
So
its place.
two of the whales begin to panic, and you see that they try to swim down towards the one that's essentially just died as it begins sinking. King Darius attempts to move the ship away from that whale's backdraft so you don't get pulled down into the depths of astral space. And he just gets it off course just enough. But while he does that, two other whales are now in his path as they thrash into the side of the ship
Damn.
for
14 D12s.
14 D12, bro.
Well, that,
You trying to kill us all
Wild.
before the day?
I'm just saying, he said the ship had
Wow.
maximum shield, bro. Somebody probably had like divine intervention. Could have saved us.
oh,
That's
you're
crazy.
paladin?
so
the paladin.
together
Yeah, I better not.
Together,
have
they both, as Darius attempts to weave between them, one of them just scratches along the side of the ship, doing 30 points of damage. The other one kind of hits head on, smashing down, kind of knocking you guys off course, and that one is going to do an additional 37 points of damage.
We're getting smacked out here, guys. Ayo,
So,
cuz.
so the ship done took 97 points of damage.
Out of like 300, right?
It's got 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's taken 97 points of damage, and it has pushed you guys very far off course now because you are being dragged with it. You are attempting to get your bearings because essentially you guys have now left a very strong kind of like gravity pool. And as you guys are leaving it, Darius is attempting to kind of like steer the ship in the right direction, and now he is being pulled into a nearby realm. You just see like a swirling kind of like multicolored vortex. It almost looks like a black hole, but this is the entrance to some very strong entity's realm, because that's how it works in astral space. If you're strong enough, your realm is pretty much a planet.
Okay.
So now it is unavoidable. He is on course with it as you guys are pulled. And as you guys are pulled, you guys kind of feel the ship itself being kind of ripped apart just by the force of being pulled into the gravity of this realm. And let's do this. Everybody give me a Constitution saving throw to stay conscious during this.
Oh, damn. Saving throw.
Come on.
I got a +5 to that.
All right. I got a 12 plus
Eat my
5.
dick.
Man, I can't.
Eat my
17.
fucking mint. I am getting away from this girl. I've been next to her for 14
I
minutes.
got a 13.
And all I've been having is shit.
17.
Let me know if anybody rolls above a 20.
Oh. That means
Come on,
Serafina.
you ain't rolling above no down 20.
Oh, no.
Serafina, you
You
are
got a
the only
21.
one who is conscious enough to witness what's
Yeah.
happening.
So she
As the
gets it.
ship is being pulled and contorted, you can hear the sound of the wood and metal kind of bending and cracking and warping as you guys are essentially spit out into what looks like kind of like this like coastal area as the ship kind of crashes in the water, taking
150 points of damage. He's rendering us.
Is that what you want?
completely?
Is that what you want?
No, sir.
No,
No,
not
Is that what you want?
Hey,
No,
hey,
no.
no. I was just singing a song. See
Sit
this
your
songs
lip.
I like to
See
sing.
this?
Sit
See
it.
this straight?
Sit it.
Taking 27 points of damage
Don't
as
do
your
that.
ship crashes into the water, and you see that a couple of the other ships that were in the fleet that were lucky enough to avoid the pull of the whales and kind of maintain course and went into a different area of astral space. Some got pulled into this realm with you, and then a couple other ones got smashed into by the whales and crushed and destroyed. You guys now land, smash into what appears to just be ocean, as off in the distance you guys can see what appears to be an island. With Serafina being the only one that's conscious at this moment, give me a perception check.
Is it enough?
It is enough to see something. With a 13, you kind of look around. You see that many people are kind of unconscious. You kind of look up towards like the captain's helm because it's like a bunch of glass windows. You see that like Darius is kind of leaned over on the spelljammer helm. He's conscious, but you can tell that took a lot out of him attempting to steer out of the way. And as you look into the sky, you see that there are two suns. One giant, like regular orange sun, and you see that there is a dark sun, black in color, and you see that that sun is kind of off to the side of it. And as you kind of like get up and look over the side, you see that there is kind of like an island off into the distance, and you see that there's kind of smoke billowing out from the forest on the island. And that is where we are going to end our session today.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh.
dun. We are now on an
Oh.
island of two suns,
Oh.
and I can't even
And
see
just as a parting gift, you remember? Not that you remember. Somebody should have remembered. Tiff had animal friendship the whole time.
No fucking
Yeah.
Animal
way.
friendship works on any creature that has an intelligence less than 4. astral whales have an intelligence of -2.
So she could have told them to move out the way.
She could have attempted to calm down the astral whale.
I didn't know I had it.
And instead of that, we made that.
How you did?
And it's
know
above
I had
something
it.
else.
I didn't know I
Wow.
had it because
I'm listening. Let's just hear
Now
this.
that,
Let's hear
now
this.
that we're in,
it wasn't
Since-
one that I picked. So I'm only looking at stuff that I picked.
Okay,
It was
so you didn't-
just it was
What?
part
Okay.
of my
Don't worry
Part of the
about it.
class,
Are you
right?
on a computer?
Yeah.
She
I
on the
didn't know.
she didn't read. She didn't read, just like she don't read her heads up.
You on a
display.
computer?
it's so funny. It was just
That's
sitting.
so crazy.
Just sitting in her spell slots. But then by the time she figured out she had it, she was blind.
Damn.
With that being said, that has been the first episode of Dungeons and Durags,
I'm so
our
mad at
new
myself.
D&D campaign titled An Astral Odyssey.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
That's your DM, Clarkson Rex, signing off. Hope to see you guys next time. Peace.
Farewell,